Good afternoon, my name is Richard. This is over and over and over again. This is Matchday Live. It is the Arsenal women in action this afternoon at home at Meadow Park against West Ham United. This is going to be a great game, and it's all coming up the other side of this. So as we said, it's Matchday Live. Of course, Arsenal women against West Ham. Game coming up very, very shortly for you. Big game for Arsenal. Last one before the international break, of course. Then should we win the 8 wins in a row, and we'll be in a really strong position, won't we, going into that break. Now, we've got the team news for you, and not too many surprises necessarily, but this is how the teams line up then for this game for you this afternoon. So for Arsenal, then in goal, it's Manu Zinsberger. The back four, Katie McCabe, that's going to be at right back, the captain. Then Lotta Wuben-Moy, Amanda Illerstadt and Steph Catley. The three in midfield, Vicky Palova, Kyra Cooney-Cross and Frida Marnham. And then the three up front is Beth Mead, Alessia Russo and Caitlin Fall. That's not a bad team, is it? On the bench then, it's Sabrina D'Angelo, Jem Beattie, Leia Cadena, Noel Moritz, Leah Volti, Kim Little, Katarina Call, Viv Miedema and Chloe Lacasse. So no Stina today. She's still injured, obviously. She didn't feature the other night either, so hopefully she'll be the international break. She should be fine and she should be fit after that. For West Ham and in goal, it is Megan Walsh. They're back for Kirsty Smith, Hawa Sissoko, Amber Syak and Risa Shimizu. In midfield, it is Honoka Hayashi, Abby Lee Stringer, and of course our very ex-player, our own Lisa Evans. And then up front for them, it's Emma Harris, Rico Eki and Vivian Asai. So that is our West Ham team. What do we make of that Arsenal team? What do we think of that? I mean, it's not too many surprises there, really, is it, in terms of what we would have expected, obviously, with Stina not fit. Big day for Russo. She's playing well, but not scoring enough goals. I think she needs a goal today, doesn't she? Oh, well, we've got a load of comments in already. Steve was in early, wasn't he? He says, go Gunners 4-1. Yeah, get your score predictions in. Steve's gone 4-1. That's cool. Nathan's with us as well. He says, hi, Rich, everyone in the chat. 3-0. Yeah, we'll take a 3-0. Steve there saying hi to Nathan. Terry's here. He said, afternoon, Nathan and Steve. He said, you two pooped the bed. I thought I was signing in early. Yeah, you're all early today, which is good. Steve said, oh, it's 12:42 a.m. where Steve is. Of course, he's in Australia, as we know. Terry says, you haven't had much sleep since yesterday. No, probably not. No, because he was watching the men's game with us yesterday. 6 hours he's had. Well, 6 hours is fine, isn't it, if you get a good 6 hours? Terry says, I'll be cream crackered on only 6 hours, Kip. I don't know how you do it. Yeah, I mean, 6 hours isn't much, but it's enough for some people, isn't it? Which is fine. Terry says, Richard must be jealous I was late yesterday. Well, I'm not really late, just I like to get the team sorted out and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, Sundays can be a tricky day for me at the 2 o'clock, but we've got there. So that's cool. And what else have we got here? Let's have a look. Terry says there, good afternoon, time turning to early evening. It's not that late. We've got Rajanda with us as well. He's gone for a 5-0. Wow. Terry says, without Stina playing, I'm going 6 or 7-0. And Nathan says hi to Rajanda. Actually, just before we start, just before I came on air, actually, while I was kind of getting prepared, we did hear some very, very sad news. Of course, former England manager Terry Venables, who sadly passed away today. Really sad to hear that. Of course, Euro 96, we all remember. Happy days. And yes, he was manager of Tottenham for a while. We all know that. But he was, of course, best man at George Graham's wedding. They were best friends and all that kind of stuff. So it is a sad day for English football, isn't it? You know, Terry Venables, a great manager, great man as well. And really sent our condolences out to all his family and friends, everybody that was connected with him. So we've got a few score predictions, which is good. So let's keep them coming in, please, and we can see who gets it right. I'm going to go, having seen the team lineup now, it's not too different for what I was kind of expecting. I don't know. I'm going to go, what should we say? See, West, defensively, we're not great, are we? But we did keep a clean sheet last week. I can't remember what I said on Friday now. But anyway, I'm going to go. Today, I've decided, looking at the team, I'm going to go 4-1. I think I might have said 4-0 the other night, actually. But I think West Ham might score. So I'm going to go 4-1 anyway. So let me know what you guys think about that. Majandra says, yeah, he was a good manager, always Joe. But yeah, he was a good manager. Yeah, he was one of the more kind of, he had a lot of good ideas, didn't he, in football and stuff like that, you know. And, with a bit more luck, he may well have won the Euros in 96 as well, mightn't he? So unlucky that game. So he would have been an England legend, wouldn't he, had he won the trophy? We know how difficult trophies are to win for England. Anyway, at the best of times. So yeah, very, very sad news that was. Terry says, R.I.P. Terry. Don't know what it was about him, but I liked him. Yeah, I did as well. Yeah, there's not many Tottenham managers, is there, over the years that we've kind of had soft spot for, really. But I think I always liked him because he was good friends with George Graham, wasn't he? And, those two kind of seemed like they were very, very similar. Obviously, George Graham was a much better manager at club level, the success that he had, of course. But I think, that they were very similar type of managers. And I kind of always liked Terry. And it's a sad day. It is a sad day. Bongo Greener says, come on, you guys. Indeed, yeah, come on, you guys. I think we're all fairly confident that we should win this game. I don't think there's much doubt about that. We're a much better team than West Ham. We're on a great run as well, aren't we? 7 wins in a row in all competitions. So let's see if we can get that 8th one today, go into the international break on really good form. And maybe Chelsea might drop some points. Let me just see what time Chelsea are playing, actually. I've been so busy this morning. I haven't had a chance to look at all the fixtures. Let's have a look. Man United are winning 2-0 at Bristol City, by the way, which isn't really a surprise, is it? Let's be honest. Where are we? So, Chelsea playing Leicester at home. That's at 2 o'clock kickoff as well. They probably should win that, shouldn't they? Let's be honest. But you never know. You never know. Leicester are a better team than they were, and they might be able to pull off a draw, help us out a little bit. But we and I've said this, it's the same with the men's team. I say it all the time. I'm not really bothered about how other teams get on. We just have to win our game. That's what I'm worried about. Let's win our game and then, see where we are. We'll do as well as we can do based on our results. Andreas has sent in some clips from Meadow Park. Of course, Andreas is there. We're going to try and get Andreas on at half time to give us his thoughts on the game, get a little bit of the atmosphere at Meadow Park. It looks like it's quite a gloomy day there, a bit of rain potentially in the air. But yeah, it should be a good game. This actually, it's always a good game against West Ham, isn't it? Neighbours, I do not think West Ham have won in 6 games either. They're 11. Yeah, no, they're really, really struggling. I think they've only won 1 game all season, haven't they? So we're going to start massive favourites. Of course we are. We would expect to be. We're Arsenal. We're at home. Of course we would expect to be favourites to win this game. Jonas is sitting on his seat in the bench already. He's out early. Obviously, the teams will be coming out very, very shortly. And I say, it'd be nice to get a good big win, wouldn't it? We have sort of struggled a little bit to find our rhythm. Last few games have been better. Yes, the Southampton game in the week, we'll take the victory because at the end of the day, a win's a win, isn't it? But it was a much changed team. I think with this more settled starting team in the WSL, I do think that we should be too strong for West Ham, and I think we'll win reasonably comfortably today. I would like to see her score a few goals, of course. I think Russo needs a goal or two, doesn't she? She's been playing well. There's no doubt about that. We're all, we've got to be honest about that. She's playing really well, but unfortunately, she's not scoring enough goals. She's only 1 goal in 6 or 7 games now. She does need a score. She needs to score more goals. That's the fact of the matter, isn't it? So let's hope today's going to be her day, and she's going to smack a few goals in. The teams are just coming out now onto the pitch here at Meadow Park. Arsenal being led out, of course, by Katie McCabe. Kim Little is back on the bench, so she's fit again. She may come on and play some parts today, but Katie McCabe is captain again. She's leading the team out. Arsenal, of course, in red shirts, white sleeves, white shorts, and white socks. I know how much longer they'll wear white shorts for. Of course, there's been a lot of clubs have changed from white shorts, haven't they? West Ham in their change kit today. It's a blue kit. They've all got tracksuit tops on at the moment. It's quite a chilly afternoon. A few players wearing gloves as the teams line up to do the pre-match rituals. The fist bumps used to be handshakes, didn't it? It's fist bumps still these days, despite 3 years ago. And they shake hands with the referee, which is strange, isn't it? Anyway. We've gone through all of that now. The teams are going to be going through just the little huddles and stuff like that before we get going. So what do we think of the Arsenal lineup then? It's I say not too many surprises really, is there? I think Amanda and Lotta have started to build up a good partnership at the back, haven't they? It'd be silly to change that now, wouldn't it? So I'm happy with that. Really happy with that. I think that it's the right back situation. Is that Katie McKay's best position? No, probably not. I wouldn't say, probably isn't, but she can do a job anywhere, and Noel Moritz is going to be rotated in that position, I think, anyway. So that's fine, no issues there. Midfield, of course, Palova, Cooney, Cross. Wow, what a partnership they're developing as well. Brilliant. And Frida Marnham's just sort of maybe finding her goal scoring form again, isn't she? She's had a bit of a difficult start to the season, Frida Marnham, but she scored 3 in the last 4 games. And she's starting to find her form again, which is great news, of course. What we want to see, a Frida from last season a lot more, don't we? So we've got no problems there. Of course, the front three. Beth, another start for her, brilliant. Caitlin Falls in great form. She's got 2 in her last 2 WSL games, and of course, Russo plays so well. She just needs a goal. She does need a goal or 2 today. Let's hope this is her day when she can stick the ball in the back of the net once or twice at least. Terry says, Andreas, don't worry about Nicky Jonas's coat. He's got the wrong one on. It's the green one. Yeah, he's just got a nice black coat. Looks very warm. It does, as Nathan says there, it looks freezing. It's making me cold. Yeah, it does look freezing. And, well, it is freezing, let's be honest. It's winter after all. Of course, West Ham manager is Rhiannon Skinner, of course, former Tottenham manager. She's not managed a great start to her West Ham career, has she? But they've got some good players there. We've mentioned already. So, Lisa, of course, as we know, I'm sure she'll be keen to do well today. And maybe it'll be her that will get, I suppose the perfect solution is Arsenal win 4-1 and Lisa Evans gets their goal, I suppose. And then that's kind of the ideal scenario, isn't it? I'm sure Lisa will be enjoying herself today back at Meadow Park, of course, where she graced this pitch for a number of years with great distinction as well. What a great player she was for us, of course. I wonder if she said hello to Viv today. I'm sure she has. Anyway, we'll just get ready for the kickoff. So West Ham are in a blue kit, which looks quite nice, to be fair. And it's going to be West Ham to kick off. They're attacking the goal to our right, which is the south stand. So we've sort of changed then. So Arsenal are going to be attacking the north bank in the first half, which actually seems to be something that we've done quite a lot in the games at Meadow Park this season, actually. Usually it used to be the other way around. We attack the north bank second half, but it's been the first half recently in recent games. And we are off and underway. West Ham in possession straight away. A long ball forward up this near side, headed away though by Lotta Woobenmoy. What great form Lotta Woobenmoy is in, by the way. I'll have to say, brilliant. Steve says, I'm in shorts and it's freezing over in the UK. Yeah, well, it is freezing. Yeah, don't keep rubbing it in, mate. We know how cold it is, and we know it's your summer over there, so you must be loving it. But anyway, Arsenal coming forward straight away here. Alessia Russo picks the ball up, plays it up to the near side here to Caitlin Falls. Got 2 defenders around her, including Lisa Evans, but she keeps possession, plays it back to Steph Catley. And now Lotta can switch the play to Amanda Illerstadt inside Arsenal's half, coming forward towards halfway. Oh, she just slips as she plays that ball out to Katie McCabe over on that far side, but she gets back up again and lays the ball back to Manu Isabel. Got green shirt, sort of a yellowy, sort of green and black shorts for Manu today. And Arsenal now coming forward up this near side. Steph Catley plays the ball up right. It's a good ball as well, looking for Caitlin Ford. She's going to get there. Caitlin Ford. West Ham a little bit stretched there. Caitlin Ford inside there. Okay, to get a cross in. It's well defended actually at the near post. It was by Shimizu there. Actually, wasn't it? It was Risa who got there. Oh, yeah, Risa Shimizu, sorry. And it's going to be a corner to Arsenal already. That's good stuff, isn't it? A good start. Terry says, just crossed my mind. Let's hope so. Lisa and Viv. Yeah, I'm sure they would have said hello. Anyway, I've got a corner call. Amanda Illerstadt scored her first goal the other night in the last minute from a corner. The last corner that we had. Are she going to make it 2 in a row? The corner comes in towards the near post, headed in. Oh, it's not. It's cleared away actually by West Ham. Russo it was that was trying to get on the end of it. Good defending by West Ham. Cooney Cross picks the ball up, plays out to Frida Marnham on that far side. Across towards the far post. Oh, it's gone in. It's gone straight in. Frida Marnham, I'm not sure if she meant that as a shot or a cross. It doesn't matter. It's gone in. Arsenal have scored very, very early in this game. Not what we was expecting from that cross there. It's gone straight into the net. And Arsenal have got the lead. The perfect start for Arsenal. Just 2 minutes and it's already... Actually, looking at the replay of that, you know, I actually think she meant that as a shot. Looking at the replay, she looked up, and I actually think she meant that as a shot. And if she did, that's a fantastic goal. And that is 4 in 5 games for Frida. Steve says, well, that was quick. Regina says 1-0 to the Arsenal. Nathan, perfect start. Indeed, it is the perfect start. And that's just what we needed to settle us down. And I'm going to give her, at this moment in time, having seen the replay, I'm going to give Frida credit and say she meant that. That she meant that as a goal, as a shot, rather than a cross. Right in the top corner. That's a fantastic finish. 2 minutes played and Arsenal lead at 1-0 already. Wow, what a start in the freezing cold here at Meadow Park. West Ham trying to come back into this game, but Arsenal just playing it out from the back, actually, and managed to do really well. Amanda finds Beth Mead over on that far side. She's not even able to kick it, I don't think, Beth Mead. Already we were leading 1-0. Beth trying to get on the end of that ball there, but West Ham do manage to pick it up. It's gone out for a throw. It was Kirsty Smith who's going to take this throw for West Ham. Terry says a touch of the Meadows. Steve says Regina might be right at 7-0. Well, we'll see. It's certainly a great start. And when a team like West Ham who are struggling so much for results, the last thing they would have wanted was to concede early on. So it's a positive start for Arsenal. You know, that cross comes in from the far side, headed away by Steph Catley. Shot comes in from distance from West Ham. It is Shimizu there, but it's a comfortable save for for Manu Zinsberger. But West Ham have actually responded pretty well to that goal, you have to say. Bit of a shock for them, it must have been. Looked like they defended the corner, but the ball was played back out to that far side, and Frida looked up and put it into the top corner. That's a great goal. And we were saying before, weren't we? Frida's back to her best, and she certainly looked it there, didn't she? Anyway, lots of their steps in to cut out that West Ham attack, and now Arsenal can try and come forward. But Vicky Palova's ball is cut out by Shimizu, who's got forward well for West Ham. That's Lisa Evans on this near side. It's a good cross into the box. Header comes in. Oh, it's the inside of the post. Wow, a let off there for Arsenal. Manu Zinsberger rooted to her line. It was a header there from Asai, the French striker. It was Lisa Evans' cross, a really good cross it was. Arsenal got lucky there, hit the inside of the post and came out into the arms of the grateful Manu Zinsberger there, who couldn't have done anything about that. What a great ball from Lisa Evans, actually. And it was a decent little header as well. And in the end, Arsenal got away with one there. A bit fortunate that it's not 1-1. What a start this has been to this game. We've only played 5 minutes and already there's been a goal and West Ham have come back and hit the post. So, yeah, exciting stuff in front of a big crowd at Meadow Park. Looks like a sellout crowd. Again, wow, the fans are coming out to watch this team. And that's a long ball forward there over on that, looking for Beth Mead, but she's not going to get there. The ball's going to run all the way through to Megan Walsh. Could the West Ham goalkeeper have done better with that goal? We're going to see this cross again from Lisa Evans. A great flicked header off the inside of the post. Wow, that was really lucky. That was there for Arsenal, really lucky. That would have been a very good West Ham goal, has to be said. A little bit fortunate. And I say West Ham, I just said they responded well to the goal. They have responded well to the goal. They'll feel they should be level. And maybe they should be. But anyway, let's hope that we can. That's a lesson for us, isn't it? We can't switch off for a second just because we've got the early goal. We need to push home this advantage, get this game won. Because we've just seen West Ham pose a threat. And our defence, again, across into the box. We struggle, don't we? We've struggled all season defending balls into the box. And we did again there. A little bit fortunate to get away with that one. Anyway, Russo now very deep, turns away. Looks like she was fouled about 3 times. And finally, the referee does give the free kick to Arsenal. Good work, though, from Russo there. That's what she likes to do, drop deep. She's feeling a hamstring there, which is a little bit of a worry, isn't it? Especially as we don't have, Stina today on the bench because she's injured. So if Leslie gets injured, that's not going to be a good sign, is it? I suppose Viv maybe could come on. I don't know how many minutes Viv's got in her. Of course, Chloe Lacasse as well. So Beth could go through the middle. Beth's on the ball now. Plays it out to goal scorer Frida Marnham. Full of confidence now. Plays the ball into the box. Oh, Russo was trying to get on the end of that. Good defending it was from West Ham. It was Sayak there. the Belgian defender just got ahead of Russo there, otherwise it may well have been 2-0. That was a great ball again from Frida. She's having a really good start to this game, Frida Marnham. It's her goal that separates the teams after just 2 minutes it was as well. Great finish from a tight angle. Lotta Woobermoy plays it up that far side. Wasn't a good, near side. Wasn't a good ball, actually. It's a throw to West Ham, which Lisa Evans takes. Lisa Evans gets it back again and then plays the ball forward. But Vicky Palova steps in and then Steph Catley can complete the clearance now. It's with Caitlin Ford on this near side. Arsenal's left. Finds Russo on this near touchline. Plays the ball towards the edge of the box. This is good play from Arsenal. It's with Frida Marnham. Russo gets it back. Russo's looking lively in these early stages here. Again, she's quite deep in possession of the ball for Arsenal. Plays it out to this near side. Steph Catley up to Caitlin Ford, but it's well defended by West Ham. The ball goes back to goalkeeper Megan Walsh, and she can complete the clearance. But Lotta Woobermoy's there for Arsenal. Tidies that up, plays it back to Amanda Illerstadt, and then it goes back to Manu Zinsberger. Terry says, I heard 50,000 tickets have been sold already for the Salty game. Yeah, 50,000 tickets for the Chelsea game, which is, of course, our next game, not next week, the week after. It's an international break, as we know. So, yeah, wow, 50,000 tickets. If you haven't got one yet, definitely get there because it's going to be a record WSL crowd, isn't it? We've never sold out the Emirates for a WSL game. Of course, we did for that Champions League game last season, as you know. Be nice to sell out a WSL game, wouldn't it? Wow, 50,000 tickets already. That is going to be a cracking match as well, isn't it? The top two teams in the league, you would assume, going into that game, assuming we both win today, our home games. And, of course, we're winning already. So, yeah, it's going to be a big occasion, isn't it? So if you haven't got a ticket yet, get yourself there because it's going to be pretty good stuff, isn't it? It's going to be really good. Anyway, it's a throw to West Ham over on that far side, right in front of the dugouts, actually, on halfway. In front of Andreas. We can see Andreas there, actually, in his stand. Anyway, Arsenal won the ball. And Frida Marnham sprinting forward, plays the ball to Caitlin Ford just on the edge of the penalty area. She's sort of facing the wrong way. She's done really well. Caitlin Ford whips a shot in. Goalkeeper saves it. Megan Walsh pushes it round the post. And it's another corner to Arsenal. Almost 2-0 there. That was great play from Caitlin Ford. It wasn't a great ball to her, actually. It came sort of behind her. She had to turn. And she sort of turned back and managed to get a shot away there with her right foot, curling into that far corner. And goalkeeper Megan Walsh did quite well under a bit of pressure there because Frida Marnham was lurking and she managed to divert that away. But it's a corner to Arsenal. We did score from our last corner. Steph Catley's with this one on the far side. She's going to whip it in with that left foot of hers. And it goes towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Amanda Illerstadt with a header, but she puts this one wide. And it's going to be a goal kick to West Ham. I'm sure Amanda's going to score a few goals from set pieces, isn't she? Regenda says there, more likes, more goals. West Ham did not score as we do not have enough likes. Well, no, maybe West Ham nearly scored because we don't have enough likes. And Arsenal haven't scored a second goal yet. I think Frida meant that, you know. Oh, that is incredible. They just showed it from behind the goal. It looks even better. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward now. Steph Catley finds Beth Mead, who's come over to this near side now, Beth. Oh, she does well there, and then she's fouled. Surely that's a free kick. Could even be a yellow card there for the West Ham defender, Syack. Bit of a rash challenge there. Beth just knocked the ball past her. That's a cynical foul. That should be a yellow card. It should really be a yellow card. In fact, it was Abby Lee Stringer there with the foul. Anyway, it is a free kick to Arsenal on this near side, which Beth looks as though she's going to take herself. That was good, though, wasn't it? Steve says 50,000 for a women's game is crazy. Well, we've had 60,000, haven't we, at the Emirates before, so it's not like it's going to be that much of a shock, really, is it? But it would be nice, obviously, to get the sellout, wouldn't it, now? Anyway, we've got a free kick here on this near side. This is a good opportunity for Arsenal to get that ball back in the box again. Beth Mead with it, whips into the near post, headed out, though, by West Ham. Only comes to Kyra Cooney-Cross. She finds Vicky Palova. How well are those two playing lately? Brilliant. And it's Kyra again in possession, plays the ball back to Katie McCabe. Midway inside the West Ham half, brings the ball forward. Is she going to try a shot from distance? No, she finds Alessia Russo, gets it back. Katie McCabe looked like she was fouled, but she wasn't, and West Ham can bring the ball away on a counter-attack. It's 3 against 3 now. Arsenal rushing to get bodies back. Lotta does a great tackle, actually. That was brilliant defending there from Lotta Woobermoy again. And there's another good tackle there over on that far side by Kyra Cooney-Cross. And it's going to be a throw to Arsenal. Wow, that was brilliant from Lotta there. That would look like a dangerous counter-attack. And, yeah, it was a brilliant tackle there from Lotta Woobermoy. What great form she's in at the minute as well. Is she going to get selected for England? That is the question now, isn't it, on the next international breaks now obviously coming up. She's in the squad. Will she get to play? That is the question, isn't it, that we're all asking ourselves. We'll have to see. She deserves a place, doesn't she, in the team? She's playing so well. Andreas has sent loads of videos. This vlog's going to be good, actually. We'll have to look out for that later, won't we? Anyway, it's a throw to West Ham over on that far side, and they are looking for this equaliser. They have already hit the post, of course, as well, and they're coming forward again now. Shimuzu there with a cross towards the far post. The header comes in across the 6-yard box, but Manu Zinsberger's there just in front of the West Ham forward who's looking to pounce. And West Ham are looking dangerous, actually. You have to say, when they've come forward, they've looked dangerous. And Kyra Cooney-Cross almost gets herself in trouble there, but brilliant play from her. Wow, she goes past 2 or 3 challenges. Kyra Cooney-Cross, this is brilliant from her. Lovely ball as well to Alessia Russo on the edge of the penalty. Can she get a shot away? She does get a shot away, but it's straight at goalkeeper Megan Walsh. Brilliant play from Kyra Cooney-Cross there. And great play from Russo as well. Held off 2 defenders and then got the shot away, but it was straight at goalkeeper Megan Walsh. Brilliant play from Kyra there. Lovely ball as well. Brilliant play from Russo. And she managed to get a shot away despite 2 defenders around her, but she wasn't able to generate enough power or direction to beat the goalkeeper. And it remains Arsenal 1, West Ham 0. We've played just 13 minutes. Wow. It feels like the game's been going on longer, not because not much has happened, because so much has happened, really. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward again with Vicky Pelova over on that far side, just touches it off to Kyra Cooney-Cross. And she keeps possession by finding Lotta Wubben-Moy. Gets it back again, the Australian, and finds Amanda Illerstadt. Arsenal quite happy to just keep the ball at the minute. Goes back to Manu Zinsberger, and then she shuffles it out here to Lotta Wubben-Moy. Playing so well at the minute, Lotta. And it was a great tackle from her just a few moments ago that stopped a West Ham counter-attack as well. It was a 3-against-3 for a second, and she had to get that right, Lotta, on halfway, and she did. And that certainly prevented any more danger for that particular attack. Arsenal just comfortably knocking the ball around. This is good stuff, but that ball forward actually from Lotta wasn't great. And West Ham have picked it up there with Sayak. And now it's on this near side with Shimazu. That's a good ball to the edge of the penalty. Lotta again's in quickly. That's brilliant play from Lotta. Strength as well there to hold off the challenge. Keeps possession of the ball and lays it off to Alessia Russo. It was Emma Harries there that was putting her under pressure. Oh, and Steph Catley's ball back to Manu Zinsberger. Put the Arsenal goalkeeper under a bit of pressure. She's had to rush that clearance. It's gone out for a throw to West Ham on this near side. And it's in line with the Arsenal penalty area. This could be a dangerous moment. It's for Arsenal. And we've had 1 or 2 already, haven't we? We've had to survive. Say that the header that hit the post. Lisa Evans is going to take this throw for West Ham as they look for this equaliser. They've certainly played well, West Ham, since we scored, you have to say. And you have to give them credit for that because they're struggling. And it would have been easy for their heads to have dropped conceding so early, but they haven't. And you maybe looking at it, you could say they've probably been slightly the better team since we scored, actually. And we've played 15 minutes now. And Arsenal has not really managed to build on that great early goal. Anyway, West Ham coming forward again just to kind of put that point in. But Vicky Pelova wins the ball, finds Kyra Cooney-Cross. And now it's the goal scorer, Frida Mann. That's a good ball forward to Russo. Lays it off to this near side to Caitlin Ford. Caitlin Ford's having a bit of a run at this West Ham defence. Cuts in, finds Russo. She lays it off to Steph Catley. Lines up across. There's movement in the box. That's a great cross. Oh, it almost comes all the way through. It was Vicky Pelova actually looking to get on the end of that. And Beth Mead was just behind her. But West Ham managed to clear that away. But great work from Katie McKay. But in the end, she commits a foul there on Vivianne Miedema. And it's going to be a free kick to West Ham. But great pressure that was there from Katie McKay, forcing the West Ham striker back into her own penalty area. But in the end, she was a little bit too aggressive, Katie McKay, which is a surprise, isn't it? But it ended up being a free kick to West Ham. And Arsenal have won the ball back over on that far side. Beth Mead's done really well. Won another free kick for Arsenal. 16 minutes played. Arsenal 1, West Ham 0. Frida Mann with the goal. But you have to say, West Ham have played well since then and hit the post. And caused us 1 or 2 other issues as well. And I'm sure Jonas, sitting down in his big coat, has got a lot to think about, really. Because although we're winning, it's not really been that flowing from Arsenal. But we are coming forward again now. Vicky Pelova plays out to the far side. Beth Mead starting her first game at Meadow Park for quite some time, isn't she? That's a ball played forward now into Freedom Minor. A lovely little touch to Vicky Pullover on the edge of the West Ham penalty area. Plays it into Alessia Russo. She thought about dinking the ball across. Wasn't able to quite get it out of her feet quickly enough. West Ham have defended that well, but only as far as Kyra Cooney-Cross picks up the ball here. Now it's Lotta Wilbermoy, gets it back to Kyra again. Lays it off to Amanda. Arsenal knocking the ball around quite well without actually creating too many problems for this West Ham defence, who are very well organised and they're working really hard. Anyway, Kyra Cooney-Cross now again in the centre of the pitch. Thinks a great ball over that far side. Beth Mead to have a little run at Sissoko inside the penalty area. Beth Mead inside, tries a shot. It's gone in. Beth Mead scored her first goal back. What a big moment for her. And the players are celebrating with her. And that is a fantastic moment, isn't it? Beth Mead with a goal, her first goal since her injury. Wow, back at Meadow Park, curled that into the top corner. That was an absolutely brilliant goal. It went in the same part of the net as the earlier goal from Freedom Minor as well. Beth Mead, wow. Terry says, Meadow. That was a great goal. That's Beth at her best again, isn't it? That's what she does so well, cutting in from that right-hand side. You know what she's going to do? It's so difficult to stop though, isn't it? Sissoko came across there. She cut inside. Lovely little shimmy. Oh, what a finish that is. Curled into the top corner. That's a brilliant goal. And everybody in Meadow Park has enjoyed that one. Redenda says, I saw her scoring that goal. Yeah, it was great, wasn't it? Steve says, good on her. Bongo Laguna says, get in. Nathan says, lovely goal. Loki, good to see my friend. He says, get in. What a great goal. And Redenda says, Meadow. And now Arsenal can settle and hopefully go on and win this game quite comfortably. Redenda, as soon as I saw her get the ball, yeah, you kind of knew what she was looking to do, wasn't it? Cut inside and curl a shot away. Brilliant finish with her left foot. Of course, back in the England squad as well. Brilliant. Which is what we need, isn't it? Anyway, Russo now on this near side puts a cross in the edge of the 6-yard box. Panic header there from Sissoko, actually, not under really any pressure. She needed some more communication there from her goalkeeper. She could have let that go. It would have gone behind for a goal kick, but instead it's a corner. And it is 2-0 to Arsenal. Terry says, a case of whatever you can do, Frida, I can do better. Yeah, it seemed to be, didn't it? Anyway, Beth's on the ball again, plays it into the penalty. Vicky Pullover, who's had a good start to this game as well. Beth Mead plays it out to Katie McCabe on that far side. Katie McCabe dinks across towards the edge of the 6-yard box, but it's a West Ham head that gets to it. Russo was trying to get on the end of it herself, and West Ham managed to keep it in, actually. It's going to be a throw instead of a corner. But that was a fantastic goal, wasn't it, from Beth Mead? That's the highlight of the season so far for me. Seeing Beth Mead get back on the score sheet following that injury, her first goal. In fact, her last goal would have been, was it the one in Lyon in the Champions League? It may well have been, actually. That 5-1 victory that night, if you remember. Brilliant performance. She scored 2 that night, and that second one that she scored there may well be the last goal that she'd scored. I can't remember her scoring since then. Anyway, she's ended that run now. That is a fantastic goal. Beth definitely getting back to her best, and that's good news for Arsenal. It's good news for England as well, isn't it? Looking forward to seeing her keep pushing on now. She's looked a little bit off the pace in the last few games. I've just been getting back into it again, but you know, you can see the signs, and that was a fantastic goal, and that is going to really give her such a boost as well. Redonda says you can't keep a world-class player there. No, you can't indeed. And Beth is back, and she's back with an absolute bang. What a fantastic goal. Brilliant moment that is for her and for the team. And it's now 2-0, and you kind of feel that, you know, the first goal didn't knock West Ham too much, did it? They came back well, but you do feel as though this second goal is going to be the thing that maybe tips them over. And I can see Arsenal going on now and sort of exerting their dominance again and winning this game fairly comfortably. Beth again over on that far side does really well. She'll be absolutely buzzing now, I'm sure, following that goal. She wants the ball again. She just wants the ball all the time now, Beth. She's fighting for it over there on that far side, but West Ham managed to defend that pretty well, and they can now try and come forward themselves. You do feel as though the sting's maybe gone out of there, play a little bit. But Lisa Evans will never give up. We know that. She plays the ball in there, but Lotta's there again, and now Kyra Cooney-Cross dominating that midfield as she has done for the last couple of games. Again, brings the ball forward. And it was touched off, though, to Amanda Illistat. Now it's with Vicky Pullover as well, moving forward. Everson says, spot on Richard Beth's last goal against Lyon. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, thanks for Thanks for just confirming it for me, mate. Yeah, I thought it was. That's what I remembered. Mark C says this could end up 6. Now, it could. You're absolutely right. It could do, yeah. But I still think, we just need to be careful. 2-0 isn't quite enough yet, is it, to really relax? Robert's in the chat as well. He says, hi, Rich, everyone. Sorry, but I can't find the game. Where's it on? It's on arsenal.com, and it's also on the FA Player, I think. So you should be able to find it. If it's definitely on arsenal.com, because that's where I'm watching it. And it's all right. The camera angle's a little bit, I don't know, a little bit too zoomed in at times. But anyway, it's not too bad. You can watch the game. They're just showing a goal again from Frida. Actually, look at it. I do think Frida's goal may be slightly better, but Beth's is brilliant because it's Beth. And we know how important that was for her to get that goal. And you can see how delighted all her teammates are for her as well. And that's great to see, isn't it? Anyway, I also got a throw again over on that far side. But Mark's right. We could end up winning this quite easily. Rajendra says, to relax, we need 10-0. Well, I don't know about 10-0 to relax. We certainly need 3 or 4 the way we defend at times. Terry says, it's great to see the injury hasn't made me that hesitant to put in a tackle. No, it certainly hasn't. And I don't think it does really, does it? You don't really think about it, do you, when you're playing? Anyway, Frida with a cross. Oh, it's just hit the crossbar. Was it the goalkeeper got a touch on that? Almost 3-0 there, that cross there from Frida Miedema. I'm not sure if it hit the bar or whether the goalkeeper got a touch on it. Lotta's great play again from Lotta there. It wasn't a great ball to her. She had to stretch. It was Kyra's ball to her, but she did well. But no, certainly Beth is sticking her foot in. She's not bothered, is she? It was Frida's cross there. I don't know, the goalkeeper just clawed it out. I think Russo was looking to get on the end of it. That one was a cross that time. It was good goalkeeping, actually, from Megan Walsh. She's had some good games against us in the past, hasn't she? When she played for, was it Brighton, wasn't it, she played for before? The Irish goalkeeper. But we've beaten her twice already in his opening 23 minutes. It's been a good first quarter of this game for Arsenal, 2-0, and hopefully it means we can now go on and get these 3 points. And Arsenal battling for every single ball here. It's good to see. But West Ham have got a throw now on this near side. Lisa Evans it is with it. And Arsenal looking to just get the job done nice and early, because it's not been too many games this season where we've been able to relax in the last 20 minutes. The Leicester one, of course, was the main one. Anyway, it's a free kick to West Ham. Robert says, I found it should open my eyes before I get up on a Sunday. Yeah, it's normally quite good if you do that, yeah. But it's like 2:30 in the afternoon, mate. You're not just getting up now, are you? Come on. Anyway, it's a free kick to West Ham, about on halfway, just slightly over on this near side. West Ham's right, and it's going to be Lisa Evans to take this. She's put in one really good ball already today, which led to a header that came off the post. And I'm sure she would like to get a goal. Anyway, they play it short. Lisa Evans again with a crossing opportunity. That wasn't such a good ball. Wasn't really well dealt with by Kyra Cooney cross either. The ball still alive on the edge of the Arsenal penalty area. Ball played into the box. A shot comes in. Well blocked from Lotta Wugamoy. Threw her body at that. Anyway, now Arsenal coming forward again. That ball played forward for Frida Miedema, but Lisa Evans is back to tidy that up. Locks it back to goalkeeper Megan Walsh, but that clearance is headed forward there by Amanda Ilestat. Now Arsenal coming forward again. Lovely back heel there from Frida Miedema, but Sissoko steps in to clear that up, and the ball goes back again to Megan Walsh. Robert says awkward for Lisa. I still think she should have stayed. She wasn't going to play though, was she? She wasn't getting picked in the team. I think it was a right decision for her career to leave. Of course, we know what happened with her and Viv as well. So I think it was the right thing for her. Anyway, it's an Arsenal throw over on that far side, which Beth Mead has won. It's her goal that's made it 2-0. Terry says, hello, Rob. Sorry if we woke you up, but it's defo worth it. It's defo worth it, yeah. But you should be awake at 2:30 on a Sunday afternoon anyway. There's no excuse really, is there? Anyway, Katie McKay throws that ball long up the line to Alessia Russo, battling away well with Sissoko, but it is the French defender that comes out on top, plays it back to Megan Walsh. She didn't have much time for that touch. She was put under pressure there from Caitlin Ford, but managed to get her clearance away, and now West Ham in possession. It's with Lisa Evans again on this near side, bringing the ball forward. She's got support out here from Harris, plays it back, and West Ham are in possession now, looking to try and find a goal back, which might make it a little bit more tricky. Another good ball in from Lisa Evans. Arsenal don't really deal with it particularly well. That was Katie McCabe coming across there. I don't know why Manu Zinsberger didn't come and get that. And in the end, Arsenal managed to bring the ball clear. It's Lotta Wugamoy This is brilliant from her again. What a run forward this is from Lotta. She's run half the length of the pitch. What's the ball like? It's a great ball. Alessia Russo's in. Is she going to find the goal? Good save. Oh, in fact, she's offside. Brilliant play from Lotta there. Wow, what a run that was. Brought the ball out of defence, ran half the length of the pitch, threaded it through the West Ham defence for Alessia. Of course, two great friends from their college days in America, playing over there in America, of course, together. But it was offside, unfortunately, for Russo. She didn't score anyway. It was a decent save, but that was great play again from Lotta. She is in, I think, the best form of her career so far, Lotta Wubenmoy. I think she's been brilliant this season. And she just showed again exactly how well she's played. West Ham coming forward again. Amanda Illistat's got some defending to do, which she does very well. And she's starting to settle down as well, isn't she, Amanda? I think she's been playing well in the last few games. And I'm sure that goal the other night would have helped her confidence as well. That's a nice little ball out of defence to Beth Mead as well. She's under pressure, but she does well again, Beth Mead. Shows all her quality there. And that's a long ball forward looking for Russo. It does bounce, and West Ham managed to pick the ball up now. It's Lisa Evans in a very central area. Runs across the pitch. Plays it out to that far side. And the cross comes in towards the edge of the Arsenal penalty area. But Steph Catley's there. Not a great clearance, actually. And West Ham now having a bit of a spell here, where they're looking, in fact, the referee's given a free kick to West Ham. She tried an advantage there, the referee, to be fair. And West Ham kept possession, but they were forced back. And he's given a free kick. Terry says, Lotta Wubenmoy is turning into Super Jen. Well, she's maybe learning some things from Super Jen. But she is looking at the absolute business at the moment, isn't she? It's another free kick though to West Ham. Lisa Evans is over this. You imagine she's probably going to take it. Manu Zinsberger there is getting her wall organised, just moving. Actually, there's not really a wall. There's a two-player wall. It seems a little bit pointless having a wall, but it's probably, 35 yards out. It's a long way out for a shot. It's very central. It'll take a good effort this to score, even from Lisa Evans. We'll have to see. But it's an opportunity for West Ham. The free kick comes in, but it's high over the crossbar into the fans behind that goal on the south terrace. It was Alessi there with the free kick. And maybe I should let Lisa Evans take it. Anyway, we've played 29 minutes here at Meadow Park, and it is Arsenal 2, West Ham 0. Two brilliant goals from Frida Marnham and Beth Mead are the difference between the sides. West Ham did it at the post in between those two goals, and they've played okay, West Ham, actually. But Arsenal have just got too much quality all over the pitch, really. And Steph Catley now on this near side. Just plays the ball back to Lotta Wubenmoy. She plays it forward into midfield to Kyra. Cooney Cross gets it back again. Lotta, lots of time. Again, she's going to try and bring the ball forward, pick a pass. That's a long ball up this near side. That's a great ball as well, looking for Caitlin Ford, but Lisa Evans is back. Gets the ball back to the goalkeeper, Megan Walsh. That's not a great clearance, though, to Kyra. Cooney Cross finds Steph Catley on this next side. Can Arsenal get a third goal? It's into Caitlin Ford again, lays it off to Kyra. Is she going to try a shot? No, it's across to the far post. Beth Mead's there. Oh, she couldn't quite reach it there. What a great cross that was again from Kyra. Cooney Cross, and Beth Mead coming in over on that far post. The cross was just a little bit too high there. She couldn't quite get it. She's got a few headers in her career, hasn't she, Beth Mead? That cross, just a little bit too much on it there for Beth. She couldn't quite reach it. But it was a good ball again. And Arsenal now, every time we come forward, we look as though we might well score a goal or two. Just won the ball again. Caitlin Ford does well, turns away from the defender there, and now lays the ball off to Kyra Cooney Cross. There's a bit of space on this near side for Steph Catley. Lisa Evans is across there, though, but Steph Catley's done well. She got the ball to Kyra Cooney Cross, looking to get it back again. Kyra played it back into that space, but Steph Catley hadn't made that run, and it's run behind for a goal kick. It is Arsenal 2, West Ham 0. We've played half an hour. And it's been a good half an hour, isn't it? There's a lot happened in this game. Two brilliant goals for Arsenal. West Ham have hit the post. And Arsenal had one or two other moments as well where we could have maybe created a few more opportunities. But you can see more goals in this game. And we just won the ball back again. It's played through to Russo. Is this going to be the third goal? Oh, that's a great tackle on her in the penalty area, actually. You have to say a really good tackle that was. I think it was Syack there with a tackle. Looked as though Russo had got the wrong side and was in on goal. inside the penalty. You get that wrong, it's a penalty anyway. Vicky Palova now bringing the ball forward for Arsenal, looking for this third goal. Vicky Palova, oh, she's held on to it too long there. She had options and she ran straight into trouble there. And West Ham have won the ball back, but not for long, because Arsenal, again, it's Caitlin Ford put the defence under pressure. We've got a throw on this near side, which Steph Catley's just taken. But that was great play. Frida again with a through ball. It was a great tackle. It was Zayek there. Zayek, sorry, with the tackle. Brilliant tackle it was as well. She gets that wrong in the penalty area, and that's a penalty. Or if she didn't make the tackle, it's probably a goal. So that was brilliant play from the Belgium defender there for West Ham, and that prevented a third goal. Keeps West Ham in this game, but it's still 2-0. Terry says Kyra seems really settled in, like she's been here for ages. Class that, yeah, she is. Regina says Palova indecisive. Yeah, she was a little bit there. I think she looked like she was thinking about a shot, and then she sort of changed her mind and kept hold of the ball too long. We've got Miriam says Eddie up for Leah and other players. Yeah, Leah won't be playing yet. It took Beth over a year to come back. Leah didn't get her injury until end of April, so we're not expecting her back until well after Christmas. But the other injuries seem to be coming along all right, don't they? I mean, obviously Laura won't be back till the end of the season, you wouldn't imagine. Viv's, of course, on the bench today. Steen has missed out on this game due to injury. There's a long ball over the top, and Frida Marnham's in, but Megan walks the goalkeeper there. In fact, it was offside anyway. The flag's been raised now. There was 2 Arsenal players in there. West Ham playing a bit of a high line and getting caught out a couple of times there. And it was another offside. But Arsenal knocking on that door for a third goal, you have to say. Knocking on that door. But it's a throw to West Ham over on that far side. It was Katie McCabe with the tackle there on Kirsty Smith. And she's going to take this throw to Scott's defender for West Ham, looking for some movement there. Very little options, but she's managed to play the ball to Abby Lee Stringer, who's done well over on that far side for West Ham. If they're able to get a goal back before half time, it's going to make it a difficult game, isn't it? But they've got a free kick actually now over on that far side, so they've got an opportunity to get the ball back in the box again and see if they can create more opportunities. They've had a big chance to equalise when it was 1-0. A header it was from SIE, came back off the inside of the post, but it is a free kick over on that far side now to West Ham. It's going to be Lisa Evans with it again. And is this going to be the chance for West Ham to pull a goal back? There's 10 minutes to go until half time. Arsenal need to defend this well, which we haven't defended balls into the box particularly well, have we? Lisa Evans with this ball here, just 6-yard box. It bounces around a penalty area, but Kyra Cooley crosses there. Not a great clearance actually, but Alessia Russo completes the job up to halfway. And again, we looked a little bit shaky with that ball into the box there. Steph Catley wins that header. And then Russo steps in and now Arsenal got a counter-attacking opportunity. Russo, Beth Mead clear on that far side. Instead, it's Caitlin Ford actually pops up on the right. Having defended that corner now, she finds Beth Mead, gets the ball back again. Caitlin Ford, she's got 2 defenders around her. And in the end, she commits the foul. And it's going to be a free kick to West Ham. And maybe didn't quite make the most of that counter-attacking opportunity there, actually. But to be fair, Caitlin Ford did have 2 defenders around her. Very hemmed in that corner, and in the end she gave away the free kick. And it is West Ham now back in possession. Long ball played up towards halfway, but again Arsenal picked it up well. Amanda did well. In fact, it's a free kick to West Ham again. I thought Amanda had just done well there to maybe hold that play up. But anyway, it is a free kick to West Ham just inside the Arsenal half. And they've had a few free kicks actually in this first half, haven't they, West Ham? A few opportunities to get the ball into the box. And I say at times we've looked a little bit shaky. Anyway, the free kick is going to be taken now on halfway by Sissoko. West Ham looking to come forward. That's a good ball. That's another good ball as well up this near side. Lisa Evans got a little bit of space. Caitlin Ford's come across there. It's a good cross towards the near post, but Arsenal deal with it well with Steph Catley. Second ball in. Amanda clears that one away up to Russo. Has held the ball up well. That is what she's really good at. And now she finds Beth Mead. Oh, Beth Mead tried to thread the ball through to Frida Marnham, but West Ham just managed to get enough bodies back there to deal with that problem. And now the ball's back with goalkeeper Megan Walsh. 36.5 minutes on the clock. Arsenal 2, West Ham 0. It's been a good first half from Arsenal. We feel there's more goals in this. Beth says just a tackle there on Sissoko when she was fouled and Beth's gone down. It's always a worry now, isn't it, when Beth Mead goes down when she's just back. And is it going to be a booking for Sissoko? The referee is certainly talking to the West Ham captain. In fact, it is going to be a yellow card for the West Ham captain, Katie McCabe. The Arsenal captain is just speaking to the referee as well. But it is the first yellow card of the game. It is Sissoko for West Ham with it. It didn't look a terrible challenge. Obviously, Beth looked as though she got a little bit of an injury from it. Beth got the ball first. Well, did she follow through and catch her in the face? It looks like it. Yeah, maybe it was an accident, to be fair. It looks like it was maybe an accident. But anyway, she's got herself a yellow card, Hawa Sissoko. She's had some good games against Arsenal in the past, hasn't she? Do you remember that game last season at West Ham, a 0-0 draw, when West Ham defended for their lives? She had a great game then, didn't she? Anyway, she just got a yellow card, so she's going to have to be careful now. It's always risky with your central defender, and you're on a yellow card because, you know, as a central defender, you've got to make tackles, haven't you? And the likelihood is you slightly miss time one, and you get a second yellow card. Anyway, it's a free kick to Arsenal over on that far side. Steph Catley's across there. Beth Mead is across there as well. And we'll see if we can create a big opportunity from this. It's about, midway inside the West Ham half over on that far side. Terry says, ref a bit harsh there, in my opinion. Yeah, was it really a yellow card? Anyway, Steph Catley with a free kick. It's a good free kick, though. Well headed away by Sissoko that time. But Vicky Palova's going to pick this up on the near side. She's going to try and let it run out for a throw, which she didn't. She's done well, actually, Vicky Palova. And she has won the throw now for Arsenal. She had 2 West Ham players around her there, but she did well, Vicky Palova. And it is a throw to Arsenal, which Katie McCabe's coming forward to take. Going to maybe try a long throw, is she, Katie McCabe? Alessia Russo comes short. Katie McCabe instead throws it to Frida Minor on the edge of the penalty area. Frida just lays it back though to Amanda Ilestat. She's got Lotta Wuba-Moy inside the centre circle, decides to go up the far side, clips a ball forward. That's not a bad ball, actually. Frida's after this. Is she going to be able to keep it in? She puts the defender under pressure there, actually, but West Ham have done pretty well to get out of that situation, which was looking a little bit difficult for them. And they're now playing the ball out of defence, but Arsenal swarming around, red shirts everywhere around the ball. And we've managed to win possession back. And this is what Jonas demands, doesn't he, from the team. Vicky Palova now, a little bit of space, but she's forced back. That was great from Arsenal, wasn't it? Really, really good. The way that we just swarmed around the ball there and forced a mistake, and now we've won a throw on this near side. Steve says, Terry, you buy your Havertz shirt. Yeah, I think Terry needs to buy a Havertz shirt after yesterday. Anyway, the ball's now back with goalkeeper Megan Walsh for West Ham. We're into the last 5 minutes of normal time at the end of this first half. There'll be a couple of minutes stoppage time, you imagine. And West Ham have kept possession. Lisa Evans. Oh, that's not a great ball. Russo's going to chase this down. In fact, Russo's got there inside the penalty area. Russo's going to go all the way across. It's sure it's going to be a third goal for Beth. Can she get it in? She has got it in. It's 3-0. Beth Mead again. And Alessia Russo, with all the hard work, it was a bad mistake from Lisa Evans initially, actually gave the ball to Russo over on that far side. She did really well, got to the byline, pulled it back, and Beth Mead is there. And with half-time just around the corner, you do feel as though that is the point sealed, and we can maybe enjoy the second half without too many problems. Terry says, Meadow. Miss Pigsock says, Meadow. Rajandra 3-0. Yeah, great goal. Great play from Russo. And Mead looked like he'd got a little bit wide, but she was never going to miss that, was she? When she got there, it was a poor mistake, actually, from Lisa Evans. But what play that was from Russo. And Beth Mead first took it away from the defender and then slotted it in the corner. That's a great finish, actually. Really cool finish from Beth. 2 goals for her. And Beth is back. There's no doubt about that, is there? She's definitely back. But Jamie says, Russo. Yeah, but it's Beth's goal. She's got 2 in this game. Is she going to get herself a hat-trick? She hasn't scored for ages. Oh, West Ham giving the ball away, and Arsenal coming forward again, but Sissoko's there, just manages to get a foot on that. Or it was Frida and Russo there looking to get more goals, but now lots of Wilburn Moyes picked it up. Terry says it's on all the Havertz in capital letters. It's on our QPR shirt. Anyway, us going forward again. It's Caitlin forward a shot, and Megan Walsh manages to hold that with Frida Marnham coming in, looking for a tap in. And Arsenal in total control of this game. We've played 42 minutes. It is Arsenal 3, West Ham 0. And it's 2 goals from Beth Mead. Caitlin Ford that time cutting in from that left-hand side. But the shot was too close to the goalkeeper. Beth Mead says on a hat-trick. Arsenal coming forward again. This has been a great first half, hasn't it? Kyra Cooney cross finds Vicky Palova. Now it's with Beth Mead over on that far side. Beth cuts inside again. She's not going to go for a goal here. She knows she plays into the box to Russo. Oh, she almost got it back from Russo. That could have been a hat-trick there. First half hat-trick would have been amazing, wouldn't it? After all her injury problems that she's had over the last year. Robert says, I love Russo's skill, determination, class player, valued rightly. So no, you're right. She's a class player. You do want to see her. You do want to see her score more goals, don't you? But yeah, her all-round play has been brilliant, and she's had a big part in this first half from Arsenal, as indeed has Beth Mead. Lotta Wilburn-Moy plays it into Russo again, holds the ball up, touches it off to Lotta Wilburn-Moy, plays the ball forward, this time to Frida Marnham. That's with Steph Catley out to Caitlin Ford on this near side, Arsenal's left. Can she get the cross in? She does get the cross in, looking for Frida Marnham. Good defensive play though by West Ham. Managed to deal with that. Arsenal looking for more goals before half time. And Lotta's forward there and blocks that clearance from West Ham. It's going to be a throw though. Great play again from Arsenal down this left-hand side. Caitlin Ford and Steph Catley linking up as they usually do so well. Oh, that's a poor throw from Lisa Evans. Gives the ball straight to Frida Marnham. Arsenal going for the juggler here. Oh, it was almost Palova's shot there. Did she try to thread the ball through to Katie McCabe? But Beth Mead's won it back down. Katie McCabe has now picked it up and then she's fouled. And it's a free kick to Arsenal in a good position over on that far side. Katie McCabe and Beth Mead there. Work right there to win that ball back. And it was a foul there by Asai. And it is a free kick to Arsenal, which Katie McCabe's going to take. The Arsenal captain. Are we going to get a fourth before half time? Leroy is in the chat. Good to see you, sir. We need to be in Champions League of our quality. Well, we should be in the Champions League. Yes, you're absolutely right. We've got a Champions League squad, but we're going to have to wait till next season now, aren't we? Anyway, this free kick's coming in. The Arsenal fans on the North Bank behind the goal are enjoying themselves today, and why not? It's been a great first half. Beth Mead with a free kick. Oh, West Ham managed to just about clear it, but not for long. Because Kyra Cooney crosses there. She's got the ball back again. Can she line a cross up? Kyra Cooney cross. Oh, she can't quite. It's deflected. Falls to Steph Catley, though. Plays it to... Oh, lovely play this from Arsenal. Catley plays it out to the far side to Beth Mead. Beth Mead plays it out the line to Victoria Palova. Ah, just ran out of play. That was a shame. Robert says, yes, true, but her skills in all areas are what makes her a great player. Goals and a finishing touch. No, you're right. Absolutely, I agree with you. Robert says, by the way, I liked my... entry. By the way, I liked. Oh, you liked your. Oh, okay, you really like that. That's fair enough. So he says, I just wish Russo would play on a penalty spot more often. She keeps going wide and dropping. But yeah, that's her game, though, isn't it? I'd like to see her in the box more. Yeah, she would score more goals if she was, but she does so much more work for the team that she linking the play and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I do think at some point she's going to have to score more goals, isn't she? As the number 9 when she's playing in number 9 as she is today. And we've also got another free kick because Frida Marnham just got a whack in the face. There's going to be 3 minutes of stoppage time. In fact, it looks like it might be a free kick to West Ham, actually. It is a free kick to West Ham. There's going to be 3 minutes of stoppage time, and we're just into that now. It is Arsenal 3, West Ham 0. I don't really see that was a foul either way. It looked like it was just a 50-50 challenge, really. Anyway, it was a free kick to West Ham, which they've taken. And now they're trying to move the ball forward up this near side. Lisa Evans plays it forward and West Ham. A little bit of space now inside Arsenal's half over on that far side. Can West Ham pull a goal back before half-time? That ball's dinked in towards the penalty area. Good header again from Lotta. Only to Lisa Evans picks up on the edge of the area. She's gone down, but the cross comes in. Oh, it's onto the roof of the net. So almost a repeat there of Frida Minam's goal at the other end. A cross. That was deceived the goalkeeper, but that one landed on the roof of the net. We've got a minute and a half of stoppage time to play. Terry says, I'll play Meadow and Stina up top and Russo just behind. Yeah, but then where does Viv play when she's fit? Because obviously she won't be too far off getting back in the team on a more consistent basis, will she? You know, she's on the bench again today. So we'll have to see what impact she can bring with Beth Mead now. It's her 2 goals that have put Arsenal in real control of this game as we approach half-time into the final minute of stoppage time at the end of this first half. And it's been a good first half for Arsenal. Well, that's not a great ball though from Kyra Cooney cross. And West Ham now have an opportunity maybe to pull a goal back right on half-time. It's a cross into the box of that far post. There's no West Ham player there. Slightly loose play there from Kyra Cooney cross. She had a good first half, but that wasn't great from her there. And that cross came in there from Emma Harries. And it's gone behind for a goal kick to Arsenal. And that pretty much should be that for this first half. So it's been a good first half from Arsenal. And we're in total control of this game. And looking forward to a nice, relaxing second half, we hope. And a few more goals would be nice, wouldn't it? But we shall see. Terry says, Viv can be our Havertz, just come on at the end and score a winner. I think she's a little bit better than Havertz, isn't she? Anyway, Lotta Wooben-Moy almost gets herself in trouble at the back, but she's done well. And the ball's run out. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal. In fact, it isn't going to be a throw to Arsenal because that's half-time. It is half-time, Meadow Park, Arsenal 3, West Ham 0. Maybe not always as comfortable as the scoreline suggests, but it is now. We got a very early goal after 2 minutes. Frida's brilliant cross shot into the top corner. West Ham responded to that pretty well. They hit the post, a header from Vivianne Miedema from Lisa Evans' cross at the inside of the post. Came back into the grateful arms of Manu Zinsberger. But then Arsenal started to get control again. And Beth Mead scored a great goal, cutting in from that far side on the right, curling a shot into the top corner to make the score 2-0. And then it was Beth got the 3rd goal as well. A mistake from Lisa Evans, actually. Russo got the ball over on that near side on the left, got to the byline, pulled it back, and Beth drilled it in to make it 3-0. And yes, it's been reasonably comfortable for Arsenal. We're certainly in a great position now. 3-0 at half time. Brilliant. General says that penalty spot is too small to play on. Well, yeah, it's quite small. Yeah, you can't move around a lot, can you? General says that Meadow goals are worth a lot more likes. No, they are absolutely right. Robert says, I see Kim Little is not on the pitch as she was jogging aside. Yeah, she's on the bench today. Still not 100% fit, is she? Following her injury, but she's on the bench today. She may well come on in the second half, especially if we, now the game looks like it's won. What we're going to try and do, actually, I'm going to try and see if we can get Andreas with us. I'm going to send him the link through, and we'll see if he's able to join us on the show live from Meadow Park. We can get a little bit of the atmosphere and get Andreas's thoughts on that first half, which has been a good first half, let's be honest. So let's see if we can get Andreas to join us. And I'll say we'll get Andreas live from Meadow Park for half time. That'd be good, won't it? Which is going to be better than listening to that twat Frimpong rabbit on the bloody stream, which does my head in anyway. Hopefully we'll get Andreas with us instead, which will be much better, won't it? So we will see whether he can get us, whether or not he can get us. So I've just sent him a link, so we'll see if he gets himself a signal, he'll be able to jump in, and we can speak to Andreas live from Meadow Park, where it's Arsenal 3, West Ham 0 at half time, and I'd say it's been a good first half, hasn't it? We could have had 1 or 2 more goals. West Ham could have had a goal or 2 as well, couldn't they? So it's been a good first half. Oh, and guess who's here? We've got Andreas. Hello, Andreas.
Yeah. Oh, I'm fine. Hello.
Can you hear us?
great first half, I think, and 2 goals from Meadow, just fantastic. That's so great to see her back on the score sheet, and yeah, I'm at Meadow Park and can see this live. This is just fantastic.
Yeah, it was a good performance, wasn't it? I mean, some good goals as well. Frida's goal was brilliant as well, wasn't it? The first one.
Yeah, yeah. You can't start a match better than this after I think 2 minutes or 1.5 minutes, and brilliant goal from Frida. And just when the ball left her feet, I think everybody thought this will go in. And on her reaction, I saw that she was expecting the same. She was expecting that this will go in. Just fantastic done. And we know she can score such goals from this distance. Yeah. And, yeah, what I want to say, the third goal, Beth Mead second, what an assistance from Alessia Russo. Yeah, it was just she won the ball back, then she went in the box and saw Meadow there, and then passing the ball to Meadow, just great. It's the workload from Leslie once again a proof for how important she is for our attacking line. And of course, it's just, as I said, fantastic. You could see what it meant for Beth scoring her first goal and then another one, and the whole North Bank and East End were singing Meadow. It meant so much to her. Just great.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, to me, that's been probably the best moment of the season so far. Beth getting that goal. It was a brilliant goal as well, wasn't it? Cut it in and smashed it in the top corner. And obviously, she got selected for England. She might well start the game on Friday now after that.
Maybe. I don't think she will start, but she will definitely get minutes because this performance was, she's back to normal fitness now, and but the whole team is performing very, very good. And if you see our midfield, I'm once again extremely impressed from Kyra and Vicky. Just imagine we are missing we are missing Kim and Leah at the same time, and now they are back, and we can bench them because we have Vicky and Kyra. It's just great. Our midfield is impressive.
It is, yeah. I mean, you can see. I mean, Kyra again today has been brilliant, hasn't she, in that first half?
Yeah. The way she protects the ball and then the ideas she has, her passing, it's just fantastic. And I'm absolutely impressed. 21 years young, coming from another continent, from another country, first time playing in the WSL. She's playing as if she's here for 5 or 10 years. It's just great.
She's a Vicky Palova as well. I mean, the improvement on her this season has been brilliant to see, hasn't it?
Yeah. Vicky is such a fighter. She's Katie McCabe 2.0. How she goes into duels and wins the ball back, and then she protects the ball, and every time you can pass the ball to her or to Kara, and it's not lost. There will be an idea. In our defense, I think Lotta is also very, very stable, and she has improved a lot to last season. So
she's in the England squad, isn't she? Do you think, obviously, with Millie Bright out, maybe she might get a start for England, maybe?
No, it would be great, but I don't think so. It will be Alex Greenwood and Jess Carter. As far as I know, Serena. She won't start Lotta, and probably she won't get minutes, but she would deserve it because she has really improved, and she's the boss in defense.
Yeah, no, she's been brilliant. Yeah. I think everyone's been playing well, haven't they, in that first half? I mean, West Ham hit the post, so didn't they, at 1-0? That could have been a different game if that went in.
Sorry?
When West Ham hit the post, didn't they, at 1-0? They hit the post.
Yeah. This could have been the equalizer, yes. This was one big chance for West Ham. But I think this was the only really chance they had.
Yeah, it is, yeah. I mean, we've been in control, haven't we? You think we'll get a few more goals in the second half now?
That would be good. I think there will be changes. Maybe Beth will go out in 5 or 10 minutes, and we will see Chloe Lacasse. Yeah, probably Leah or maybe Kim will get a few minutes if we keep this goal distance with 3-0 or 4-0, 4-1, then Jonas can make a few changes. But so far it looks very good performance, and yeah, once again it's worth being here.
Absolutely. Well, it's always worth being here anyway, isn't it? Regardless of where we
Of course,
I suppose.
of course.
But yeah,
I met,
it's better when we win, obviously.
and for all
Have
our
you seen the
viewers,
Chelsea score, by the way? Have you seen the Chelsea score at half time?
Chelsea.
They're winning 3-2 against Leicester.
Okay.
So, yeah, they were 2-0 up in 5 minutes, Chelsea, and now it's 3-2. So,
okay. I still hope.
no, maybe Leicester can do us a favour.
Yeah, maybe.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
For all our viewers, I sent some clips for the Matchday vlog to catch the atmosphere. So after the match, I think you can find my Matchday vlog. Yeah, it's always great here, and I think it's sold out. It looks really, really full, every stand. So it should be around 4,000 again. Just great to see the development here.
Yeah, no, it is. They've done a few improvements to the stadium as well, haven't they, since last season?
Yeah. Yes, it has changed to when I think back 4 years when I first was here first. Now I was here about 100 minutes before kickoff, and there was already a queue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
things have changed. But now I think teams are coming back slowly. So.
The teams are back, are they?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. We'll get ready for the second half. Brilliant.
I will leave you now.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us at half time from Meadow Park. Anyway, we'll enjoy the rest of the game and have a safe back, and we'll speak very soon.
Thank you. See you all. Bye bye.
Cheers. Thanks. Bye. There's Andreas there live from Meadow Park. Great to see him enjoying the game, of course. And why not? It's 3-0 to Arsenal. What's not to enjoy? What is not to enjoy when Arsenal are 3-0 up at half time? And Andreas obviously enjoying himself at Meadow Park there today. So yeah, if we'll look out for his vlog as well, because he's sent me some clips already. There's going to be a few more obviously after the game and stuff like that. So I'll put that together for you at some point later on this evening. And you can look out for that as well. Vijendra says, thank you, Andreas. Yeah, thanks, Andreas, for joining us. Terry says, good to see you, Andreas. Come on, you Gooner girls. Terry says, hit that thumbs up button. What other channel gives you live coverage from the ground? Well, not too many, to be fair. And that's a great bonus, isn't it? Wayne says, isn't the Chelsea game like 3-2? And KCC is Baby Rice. Yeah, she probably is Baby Rice. Yeah, Chelsea are 3-2. Yeah, they were 2-0 up in 5 minutes, Chelsea. And now it's 3-2 at half time. So Leicester are doing well there, aren't they? Who knows? Maybe they can do us a favour, get a draw. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Vijendra says, only 21 years old, was playing like someone who's been playing 7 years or more internationally. Yeah, Kyra is brilliant. And yeah, that's a good description of her, Baby Rice. I like that. Yeah, she's kind of having a similar impact in the team, isn't she? As obviously Declan Rice is for the men's team. The players are sort of back out on the pitch again. They're just, some of the West Ham players are having a warm-up, actually. The actual teams aren't coming out yet for the second half. But anyway, it was good for Andreas to join us there, give us his thoughts there live from the stadium, which is always a great thing, isn't it, to have? And I say the vlog will be out, of course, later on as well. We've got some great clips I saw already from Andreas getting in the ground. He likes to get in the ground early and get all the pre-match atmosphere. It's quite interesting there, wasn't it? He said he was there like 90 minutes or so, a couple of hours before the game, and there was queues there building up. I mean, wow, that shows what a difference it is. The last time I was at Meadow Park, yeah, I mean, we got there quite early, but it was nowhere near as like queues to get in or anything like that. And I know they've made some improvements outside the ground, haven't they, and stuff like that. So things are looking really good, aren't they, all round really now. I mean, a sellout crowd again. incredible when you think about it, that, you know, where women's football's come from. And Andreas is right, you know, I mean, he first came, what was it, 4 years ago, he said, and the changes since then, it has been incredible. And anybody that was that you know, that watched the women maybe, you know, any time up to 4 years ago, and was to come back now, it wouldn't be like watching the same game, would it? It just wouldn't. It's changed. The whole atmosphere has changed. Obviously, the number of people in the ground has changed, and everything else. It's just brilliant, and hopefully this growth will continue. And we want to get more and more people through them gates and buying tickets, and, you know, obviously more and more games are going to be at the Emirates as well over the next few years. We know that, and let's hope that the growth continues. But yeah, it's been brilliant, hasn't it, so far? And this game, of course, has been great as well. Terry says Andreas got there early because he's fed up getting mobbed by all his players. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, he's got to be. It must be quite tough for him now. You know, coming down to the games, he's probably getting asked for autographs on photos and stuff. You know, all the time. So it must be quite tough for him at times. He's got to, you know, deal with all of that, but he loves it anyway. And I say, if you do see him at a game, always say hello, because he'd be pleased to meet you. Rajendra says, I'm at the Chelsea game. I just hope I have the clothes for it. Yeah, it could be quite chilly. It's quite chilly today, and it could obviously be quite chilly for that for the Chelsea game in a couple of weeks' time. But you never know. The weather can be a bit up and down, can't it? It might warm up slightly. Anyway, Arsenal are coming back out for this second half. Beth Mead is coming out there with Kyra, Cooney, Cross. Those two have had great first halves. Will Beth Mead get a hat-trick? Wouldn't that be good, eh? If Beth Mead can get a hat-trick. Has she ever scored a hat-trick for Arsenal? I'm trying to think, you know. I can't remember if she has. Anyway, she's got an opportunity in the second half to get herself a hat-trick in this game today. She's got those two great goals. I can't see any changes for Arsenal at half-time. But I agree. I do think Chloe Lacasse will replace Beth Mead at some point. I think Jonas will give her 10-15 minutes to get that hat-trick, and then probably we might see her swapped with Chloe Lacasse. Looking on the bench, who else might come on? I mean, Viv may well get 10-15 minutes perhaps, because, you know, she needs to get some minutes on the pitch, so you would expect maybe to see her. Kim Little may come on as well a bit later. It's going to be Arsenal to get this second half underway. Arsenal will be attacking at the goal to our right in this second half, and which is the south stand. For those who are familiar with Meadow Park, it's the end without the roof. Maybe one day they'll put a roof on. There's been a lot of improvements at the stadium in recent times, but they still haven't got a roof over there. So if it's raining, it can be quite tricky. Robert says, I have to ask Rich, who likes that yellow kit Arsenal playing? I bet the women say no to it. Well, yeah, the yellow kit's horrible. One Arsenal boy yesterday. Anyway, Arsenal straight away coming forward. Beth Mead looking for Russo, but Sissoko's there for West Ham and manages to tidy that up. Straight away, Arsenal win the ball back. Katie McCabe into the box for Frida Marnham, touches it off, looking for Russo, but Sissoko's going to defend that, and it's a goal kick. Rajendra says, it's cold out there. I feel cold in here. Yeah, no, it is definitely cold at the minute. We're having a bit of a cold snap. Might even snow this week. Steve says, Terry, who's that guy? Who's that? Terry, who's that guy? I don't know more than you guys. Which guy do you mean? Anyway, you mean the guy who's on the show? It's Andreas. He's on the show on a Friday night. He's our German Arsenal fan. Fantastic guy. Anyway, West Ham coming forward now, actually, early on in the second half. At least there with a shot. And Amanda's head out. Oh, it's hit the post again. West Ham have hit the post twice in this game now. And it is the French woman, Alessia, again. It was, in fact, that shot there came off Amanda. She headed it backwards and it hit the post and went out. And she'll maybe feel she could be on 2 goals as well. The French striker for West Ham there. She's at the woodwork twice now. Although that one may well have been, although I don't know, it was on target, the shot. Amanda's deflection probably took it onto the post because she knocked it backwards and slightly to the side. So it may have gone in without that deflection there from Amanda. So anyway, that's twice now West Ham have hit the woodwork. And that would have maybe put a slightly different look on this game, wouldn't it? If that went in early in the second half, 3-1, yes, Arsenal should be in control, but you never know. We've seen comebacks happen before, haven't we? But anyway, I'm sure Arsenal will be fine. Now we're coming forward again over on that far side. I haven't really got going yet in the second half, have we? West Ham have come out fired up, it seems, which is good, isn't it? Redemptor says the Hammers fans are not on our show and hitting the lights. Well, no, they're not. No, well, you wouldn't expect too many West Ham. I mean, there might be 1 or 2 West Ham fans watching. We do get some Chelsea fans sometimes in, don't we? Because they're obviously more worried about us. They should be today because they're struggling at the moment to beat Leicester, aren't they? It was 3-2 at half time. Wouldn't it be funny if Leicester got a draw there? Anyway, not sure if they will. But we shall see. Man United, won 2-0 at Bristol City earlier, which you'd maybe expect them to. It was Mizawa and Nikita Patterson in a good run of form at the minute, isn't she? She got a goal there. Liverpool are 2-0 up against Brighton as well. They've had a good start to the season, Liverpool, haven't they? Anyway, Caitlin Ford now plays it across to Vicky Palova. Now, Katie McCabe on the edge of the penalty area. Tackle there from Sissoko. Looked like she was winding that left foot up there for another banger there, Katie McCabe, but the defender Sissoko just got a tackle in. But Arsenal are back in possession now. Lotta Wouba-Moy plays it forward to Frida Marnham. It was her early goal that settled Arsenal into this game. Terry says, Andreas, great guy, but he's guessing the scores as bad as... Yeah, I'm not always good at guessing the score. Frida now coming forward. I did say 4-0 on Friday, though, and it is 3-0, so maybe I might get this one right. We'll see. Anyway, Caitlin Ford over on that far side finds Frida Marnham back again to Caitlin Ford. Arsenal now starting to get going in the second half. Lovely play there from Caitlin Ford. Finds Frida Marnham in the box. It's going to be 4. The shot's blocked there by the West Ham defender. And she's gone down as well now. They've all hit her flat in the face. It was Simuzu there. Oh, it was Sissoko, actually. Looked like it was going to be 4-0 there for Frida's second goal. Got clear inside the box, and we know what power she's got in her shots there, Frida. It was good play from Caitlin Ford. Played the ball in to Frida. She beat the defender there. Lovely turn. And she got the shot away there. It hits this. It may well have been handball, actually. Not quite sure whether or not, whether it should have been a penalty, but it looked like it may have been handball there, actually. Anyway, Arsenal have got the corner, which we've taken quickly. Now Frida Marnham again over on this near side. Does well, Frida. That wasn't a great ball, actually. And West Ham now can try and come forward, but not able to keep that ball in. It was enterprising play from Emma Harris initially, but she couldn't keep the ball in. And it's gone out for a throw to Arsenal. We've played nearly 50 minutes. So we played nearly 5 minutes of the second half. It is still 3-0 as it was at half time. And Arsenal just started to settle in the second half now. Just started to settle. Amanda Ilestat there plays the ball forward to Beth Mead on a hat-trick, of course. As we know, Vicky Plow, that's nice. Oh, that's actually the ball's a little bit short. And West Ham coming forward to Sissoko there, but Amanda Illestat's there to cut that out and complete the clearance. A little bit sloppy there from Arsenal in midfield. We haven't quite got going yet, have we, in this second half? We still haven't quite found that rhythm. But we have got a 3-0 lead, so I suppose we can be okay with that, can't we, for the time being, I suppose. Anyway, Katie McCabe just touches that ball off to Amanda Ilestat again, and that goes out. Did it come off the West Ham player? No, I don't think it did. It's going to be a throw to West Ham. It's a decent game today, Amanda, I think. Arsenal haven't been massively tested at the back, you have to say. We've looked fairly comfortable. And it would be nice to get another clean sheet, wouldn't it? Having got one last week in the WSL, 2 in a row would be nice. But we still have a bit of work to do if we're going to get that, because there's still, 40 minutes to play in this game, plus a stoppage time. Beth Mead now plays that ball up this near side. Russo is going to chase it, as always. But we've played back to goalkeeper Megan Walsh. And she just touches it off this near side and gets it back again. Megan Walsh and Russo's trying to close her down. And now Frida Marnham's closing down here on this near side. And Arsenal now pressing high up the pitch. And we forced a mistake. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal. That's good pressure again from Arsenal. Really good pressure. And it is a throw to Arsenal on this near side. And Arsenal looking to hopefully get some more goals in this second half. Would be nice, wouldn't it? But the most important thing, as we've always said, is the 3 points. Anyway, Russo now, it'd be nice for her to get a goal, wouldn't it? Hard work to be rewarded. Now it's Kyra Cooney Cross, brings the ball forward, plays out to that far side to Steph Catley. Steph Catley twisting and turning away from Lisa Evans. Gets a low cross into the near post. Russo, a lovely turn, but the goalkeeper, Megan Walsh, is out. In fact, it was Frida Minor, sorry, with a turn there. And in the end, Megan Walsh has come out to grab the ball to prevent Arsenal getting another goal. And now West Ham trying to come forward themselves, but Arsenal are pinning them in here at the start of this second half. And West Ham struggling to get into half of the pitch. And they do play the ball forward, but again, we win it back. It's with Steph Catley on that far side. Caitlin Ford turns away from the defender. This is brilliant play from Caitlin Ford. Oh, she maybe should have laid the ball off there to Vicky Palova. Just delayed for a second and she lost the ball. And now she's won it back, but she hasn't won it back because the referee's given a free kick. We've got Kanisha in the chat. How you doing? Good to see you again. Greetings to you, the co-host of today's live broadcast. So, yeah, thank you very much for joining us, and good to see you again. Hope you're well and enjoying the game. And what's there not to enjoy? We're 3-0 up. Brilliant. And let's hope for, I'd say, 1 or 2 more goals in the second half would be nice, wouldn't it? Get that goal difference back, because, you know, we took a while, you know, our goal difference, it still isn't great, is it? We're still quite a way behind Chelsea, but suddenly West Ham, a little bit of space now. It's a cross into the box. Great defending again from Lotta Wilbermoy. Brilliant play from her. If she doesn't get to play for England on Friday, I'm going to be quite annoyed with Serena, actually, because I don't think there's a better an English central defender playing at the minute in the country. And she deserves to be starting this game. Beth Mead trying to bring the ball forward, runs into a little bit of trouble there. And West Ham now have a little bit of joy here. The ball up this near side with Kirsty Smith. West Ham looking to try to get a goal back and start what would be a long road to recovery for West Ham in this game. 3-0 down. But Arsenal now recovered and look like we've got our shape back here. Not too many issues there. David says there, when is Williamson coming back? Will it be after Christmas? Maybe January, February, maybe late January, early February, potentially. Bear in mind, what you got to remember is, you know, it's a year ago since Beth got her injury, and she's only just started playing now. Leah got her injury at the end of April, so you know you've got to, looking at the same basis. Maybe even February is a bit early. I mean, she's back. You know, she's kicking the ball, she's running, training on her own at the minute, not able to do any contact. But I don't know. I would say maybe February. Maybe February we might see her on the bench, or March potentially. I'm not sure, but it's going to be a while yet, isn't it? This injury takes a long time. And there's Andreas. So we can see him look just behind Rihanna Skinner there in his seat. He's got a good seat in here, Andreas. He's got the best seat in the house, actually, and he deserves to have the best seat in the house, doesn't he? Because you know, he's an absolute legend. Loki says, thumbs up, peeps, don't be tight. Exactly, yeah, just click the thumbs up, be nice, because that really helps the channel, actually. You'd be surprised at how much a like really helps the channel. It really does. So yeah, just give it a like, why not? It's free and it's good fun. West Ham's cross there, but it's well held there by Manu Zinsberger. And Arsenal just a little bit, I don't know, a little bit sloppy at the start of this second half, I'd say. We've played 10 minutes and we haven't really got going yet, have we? It's not been, you know, sometimes it happens, is that you're 3-0 up and the intensity slightly drops, doesn't it? Because pretty much, you know, you've pretty much won the game. And it's just, you know, finding that little, if you drop by, you know, 2 or 5%, you drop your intensity down, it becomes a little bit more difficult to really have the same impact in the game, doesn't it? And West Ham have got nothing to lose now, so they're going for it. And you can see that it's a different game, isn't it? I just want to see Arsenal just play with a little bit more intensity again and get that back that we had in the first half. And you do feel as though if we maybe get a fourth goal, that West Ham's heads might drop. Good defending there from Steph Catley to stop Lisa Evans getting clear down that far side. Bit of a mixed game for Lisa Evans today. It was her mistake that led to Arsenal's third goal. And although she has put in 1 or 2 decent deliveries from that right-hand side. You know, West Ham coming forward again. Lara Woburn-Moy's got to do some more defending, which she does very, very well. Yeah, again, she's been... Look at this. Lot of them battling away there inside the penalty area. And in the end, Arsenal can clear the ball away. Not a convincing clearance, actually, from Steph Catley. And Arsenal struggling to keep the ball at the minute. And West Ham coming forward again. It's Kirsty Smith on this near side, puts a cross in, goes all the way into the penalty area, but there's no West Ham player there. and the ball goes forward to Russo. She can't get hold of that though, and Arsenal are not keeping the ball at all well in this period of the game. We've played 11, 12 minutes of the second half, 12 minutes of the second half. Robert says there, I have to say, I noticed female commentators in a women's game are far better than men in these women's soccer, but the females who comment on the men's game are not quite the same standard as on here. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I think you're right. I think when you've got a woman commentator on the men's game, it doesn't really work for me. It doesn't really work. I don't know why. It just doesn't seem to work, does it? Obviously, women commentating on a women's game seems to work a lot better. I don't know what it is, but you're right. Steve says, get it to 5-0 and then take it a bit easy. Well, yeah, maybe get it to 5-0, but we just need to get a grip on this game now, don't we, in the second half? It has been quite a poor start to the second half from Arsenal. And West Ham are trying to take advantage. They've got a throw over on that far side again in line with the penalty area, which Lisa Evans is going to take. Can Arsenal just... So I just think we just need to up our intensity just a fraction, and then we should be fine. It's just West Ham have... I say they've got nothing to lose now, so they're just going for it. And now they've won a corner over on that far side. And they've got an opportunity to get the ball back into the box. I say a clean sheet would be nice, wouldn't it? A second clean sheet in a row in the WSL would be really, really good. Anyway, it's still Chelsea 3, Leicester 2, by the way. That's an interesting game, isn't it? Really interesting game. Anyway, Arsenal pick up the ball out. Beth Mead plays it forward. That's a good ball. And it's going to come to Caitlin Ford. Got a lot of space here, Arsenal, on the counter-attack from that West Ham corner. And Caitlin Ford's done really well. She finds Katie McCabe inside the penalty area. Katie McCabe pulls it back. Looking for Vicky Palova, but West Ham managed to deal with it. But Caitlin Ford's picked the ball up again. Caitlin Ford's done really well. And Arsenal have now got a corner at the other end. Wow, end-to-end stuff here as Arsenal broke away from that West Ham corner. Again, maybe we didn't make the best of that opportunity there. Caitlin Ford done well, found Katie McCabe. She tried to just drill the ball back across the 6-yard box. West Ham defended it well, you have to say. But it is another corner to Arsenal. It is Arsenal 3, West Ham 0. And Chelsea are having a few issues with Leicester, it seems, at Kings Meadow. And it's a corner to Arsenal. Can we get the fourth goal? It's going to be Steph Catley with this corner from this near side. She curls it in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It goes all the way through. Amanda's in there, but West Ham managed to scramble it clear, but only as far as Kyra Cooney Cross finds Katie McCabe. Gets it back again. Kyra, great first half from her. And she just finds Katie McCabe again. That ball played forward there to Caitlin Ford. Tried to flick it onto Frida Marn, and Kyra heads it down. Now Amanda's still up from that set piece, and Russo now trying to get in. But again, West Ham have just about dealt with that. Oh, and Megan Walsh's kick there has hit Alessia, and it's going to go out for a throw to West Ham on this near side. Arsenal now starting to press a little bit more. But yeah, again, the pressure from Alessia Russo on the goalkeeper. And she took one for the team there, Alessia Russo, didn't she? And Arsenal almost in again. What happened there? The camera was looking at a replay, and it is going to be a corner to Arsenal. Caitlin Ford over on that far side, looking to try and get in there. The camera was a bit caught up with a replay of that previous incident there, and he missed what had happened. I don't know how we got from the throw there. Oh, it was a cross ball. Oh, it was actually a terrible ball from West Ham, and the goalkeeper got in a bit of a muddle. And Caitlin Ford was trying to get in and almost did as well. And West Ham scrambled it behind for a corner to Arsenal over on that far side. And can Arsenal get this fourth goal? We've played 60 minutes or 61 minutes now. The corner comes in from Beth Mead, whipped into the 6-yard box, headed out by West Ham. Haven't really cleared it away yet, though. Arsenal battling to try to keep that ball alive. We've got it over on that far side. Steph Catley finds Beth Mead. She's still over there from that, taking that corner over on the left. Inside the penalty of Beth Mead. It's going to be another corner, is it? It's a goal kick. The referee says it came off Beth Mead. It may well have done. It was Emma Harries there with the challenge. And it's a goal kick to West Ham. 61.5 minutes played. Arsenal 3, West Ham 0. And West Ham are making their first change of the game. It's going to be Jessica Zhu coming on. And it is Emma Harries who's going off. And West Ham's made their first change. Jessica Zhu is coming on. And despite her name, she's not Japanese, she's actually Irish. They've got a couple of Japanese players in their team, West Ham. Anyway, that ball played forward there, up this near side. Amanda lets it run past her and then has to defend it. And Arsenal won the throw. Good play that was there from Amanda, good defending now. Katie McCabe finds Beth Mead with that throw, but she can't find a way through. And Arsenal not quite at our best in the second half, you have to say. But, the game's done. Chelsea just added a fourth against Leicester. That'll probably seal it for them. They are 4-2 up now. It is Lauren James with her second of the game. And you feel that they've probably won that game. But Leicester have given it a good go, haven't they? You can't expect any more from them than that, really, can you? Anyway, it's a throw to Arsenal now. Was it a free kick? Terry says, didn't think Harry's had a bad game. No, she didn't. She played well. If Arsenal making our first two changes now, Noel Moritz and Chloe Lacasse are coming on after 63 minutes. That probably is going to be Beth Mead to go off, we would assume. A second start. Let's have a look at the board. Katie McCabe's the first one to come off for Noel Moritz. I say Katie McCabe, I don't think right back to her best position. Obviously, she gives her all as always. And she's going off. I wonder if she's give the armband to Lotta Woober-Moy again. And Katie McCabe there applauding the fans as she goes off. Another decent game from her. So that's just a straight swap for Noel Moritz, isn't it? And it is Beth Mead. Beth Mead to go off. 2 goals for her today. Brilliant performance from Beth Mead. Fantastic to have her back to her best. And Chloe Lacasse comes on. Beth Mead goes off over on this near side. And to walk around the pitch, she's going to get a big applause, I'm sure, from everybody. Another 63 minutes in the tank for Beth. 2 great goals as well. And Chloe Lacasse, we know what quality she's got. I'm sure Chloe Lacasse will be looking to make an impact in this game as well. Russo now trying to get in behind. Sissoko, though, plays it back across her own penalty. And again, West Ham played it out from the back quite well, actually. They've done that well today. And they're in possession again up this near side. I wonder if those changes will just inject a little bit more intensity into Arsenal's play. But they've got some defending to do here. West Ham come forward on this near side. Crossing again, it's Lotta there. Great defensive play from her. It's going to be a corner to West Ham. Terry says, Chloe for me, though, ain't a bad change, is it? No, it's not a bad change at all. No, absolutely not. A cross comes in from West Ham and Manu Zinsberger grabs that ball under pressure and now throws it out to Caitlin Ford over on that far side. Arsenal looking for a quick counter-attack from West Ham's corner. We did that last time, didn't we? Frida Marnham puts a ball in, but it's a poor ball, actually, straight into the arms of Megan Walsh. A better ball there could have led to a good opportunity from Arsenal. But that kind of sums up this second half, really. Very sloppy from Arsenal, you have to say. Sissoko now in possession for West Ham. Plays the ball back out to that far side. And it's with Shimuzu, who plays it back to the goalkeeper, Megan Walsh. Been quite a flat second half, you have to say. Arsenal not quite at our best. Anyway, Robert says Katie does not like coming off. I was going to say, I hope that she does not take Beth off the do a hat-trick. Yeah, but I think she needs the rest, really. We don't want to push her too much too quickly, do we? She's been out for such a long time. That's 2 starts now. That's 60-odd minutes. She might be far off being able to put 90 minutes in, but let's do it gently. Let's ease her in. Let's not risk her getting injured again. And West Ham coming forward again, but that ball's going to run away through to Manu Zinsberger. We're halfway through the second half, and it is Arsenal 3, West Ham 0, and it's fairly comfortable. Let's be honest. It'd be nice to get a goal or 2 more in the second half, and maybe later on the game might open up a bit, and Arsenal might be able to get another goal or 2 in the closing stages. We are, of course, the late goals this season, aren't we? We've had 10 goals in the 88th minute or later this season already. Well, let's not worry too much. I'm sure there's still goals left in this game for Arsenal. But West Ham coming forward now with Kirsty Smith on his near side. Oh, she's done really well. Really well, Kirsty. Can she find the right pass? She can. The shot comes in. Lotta's there to clear that one away. And now Arsenal got a chance for a counter attack. Russo finds Caitlin Ford. And Arsenal just looking to try and keep possession a little bit, because we really haven't done that particularly well, have we, in this second half so far. And Lotta plays it back to Manu Zinsberger. And they'll kick up this near side, looking for Chloe Lacasse. It is going to be a throw to Arsenal. 23 minutes remaining here. And Kirsty Smith did well there for West Ham. But the shot wasn't a great shot, was it? Easily blocked there by Lotta, who's had a very, very steady game, as we've said. It was Iki there with the shot for West Ham, number 9, one of their Japanese players. Now it's Vicky Palova for Arsenal, bringing the ball forward, finds Chloe Lacasse on this near side, finds Noel Moritz. A new change of whole right-hand side with Noel Moritz and Chloe Lacasse replacing Katie McCabe and Beth Mead. That's with Amanda Illerstadt. Plays it off to Lotta Wuvamoy. And Kyra Cooney crosses, pings it back to Manu Zinsberger. Just outside the Arsenal penalty area, finds Lotta Wuvamoy over on that far side. Plays it forward to Kyra Cooney cross, turns away. Plays it forward to Victoria Palova. Dinks the ball over the top. A little bit of space here for Noel Moritz on this near side. Plays it into the edge of the penalty. It's come to Frida Marnham. She plays it in looking for Chloe Lacasse, but the defender cut that out. Good play though from Arsenal there. And Noel Moritz was involved there, got forward down this right-hand side. The substitute just come on. Her first real involvement in this game. And a slightly better ball from Frida there. Could have put Chloe Lacasse in on goal, but she tried to knock it inside the defender, where maybe just playing it more around the outside might have been a better option. But anyway, Arsenal got a throw now. Frida Marnham trying to battle for the ball, but Chloe Lacasse has picked it up. She's done well. Chloe Lacasse finds Victoria Palova into Frida Marnham. Nice 1-2 there, but again the pass from Frida Marnham wasn't the best, and West Ham managed to clear it away. Terry says a terrible pass from Frida. Come on, girls, wake up. Yeah, I mean, it's been a bit sloppy second half, but when you're 3-0 up, it happens quite a lot, doesn't it? Not often that you go on and win 6 or 7 goals, really. It doesn't happen very often, does it? Yeah, sometimes it does. But quite often the level just drops slightly. I say you've only got to drop your intensity a little bit, and it makes a massive difference. Anyway, Caitlin Ford now over on that far side with Lisa Evans for company, just on the edge of the penalty area. Can she get a cross in? Instead, she finds Kyra Cooney cross, finds Vicky Palova. Those two linking up again. It's Kyra again, a little bit of space out on that far side for Steph Catley. Can she line up a cross? She thought about it and fought again. Finds Frida Marnham. Frida Marnham plays it back to Caitlin Ford. This is better from Arsenal. Steph Catley, Frida Marnham again over on that far side. Can we get a ball in to the box? That would be good. Ball there hits the referee, and it is going to be Arsenal's ball. Because that pass there hit the referee and stop that Arsenal attack in its tracks. It is still 4-2 to Chelsea, by the way. And that's a long ball there forward. And again, Chloe Lacasse has won the ball. Good play from her. Vicky Palova now in possession. She's found Chloe Lacasse again over on this near side. Chloe Lacasse running again at this West Ham defence. Touches off to Victoria Palova again. So they're just getting a bit more possession now in this game. So we've not had too much in the second half, but now we're starting to get going. It's the 70th minute. That's a great ball. Noel Moritz is clear on this near side, and she's won the corner. She hasn't gone out of play yet, has now. It is a corner to Arsenal. That was good play again on this near side. Arsenal's right. We've played 71 minutes, and it is a corner again to Arsenal. Terry says, good tackle, ref. Steve says, I thought you told me to wake up, Terry, because you fell asleep. Oh, you should be falling asleep, mate. It's getting to the good part of the game now. Anyway, it's a corner to Arsenal on this near side. Steph Catley's come across to take it with her left foot. She's going to swing this in, and Arsenal will be looking to get this 4th goal. And you do feel that maybe if the 4th goes in, we may get some more as well. Amanda's in there. We know how dangerous she can be. Got that great header, didn't she, the other night at Southampton. That's a good corner as well, but the goalkeeper's come and claimed that well. Megan Walsh, and she throws the ball out. West Ham looking for a counter attack. Great tackle there from, was that Chloe Lacasse defending there? That was brilliant. What a player she is, by the way. Anyway, Arsenal now coming forward. Caitlin Ford over on that far side, trying to get into the penalty. A good defending again though by West Ham. And Arsenal haven't really created anything in the second half, have we? Which is really disappointing, isn't it? Anyway, Kyra Cooney Cross now. Is she going to help to create something? Noel Moritz, who's done well since she came on, as has Chloe Lacasse. Ball's now over on that far side. Vicky Palova cuts in field. She's had a great game as well again, hasn't she? Vicky Palova brings the ball forward again for Arsenal. She's got a few options here. Finds Kyra Cooney Cross. A little bit tight there in the middle of the pitch. Arsenal managed to get the ball out wide. They've got it now. Noel Moritz plays it to Chloe Lacasse. She's going to have a run at this West Ham defence. Chloe Lacasse cuts in field. She's done really well again. Lays the ball off to Kyra Cooney Cross. Plays it out to this near side. Now it's back with Amanda Illestad. That's a good ball in it to Frida Marnham. Nice turn from her. It's a good ball as well. Noel Moritz on this near side. Can she get the cross in? She's got a little bit of space to line it up. Plays it back instead to Kyra Cooney Cross. She whips across in. It's a header at the far post. Across the goal. Oh, is that Alessia Russo? You'd expect her to do better than that with her head. We know how dangerous she can be. I remember her scoring a header at this end of Meadow Park for Manchester United in the Continental Cup 2 seasons ago. From a similar angle there. That's a poor header, actually. It's gone right across the goal. You expect better from Russo in those positions, don't you? And she headed it wide. Wasn't great. Anyway, Leah Vultzy's just come on for Arsenal. And she takes the armband off of Lotta. And it is Vicky Palova who's gone off. A great game from Vicky Palova today, you have to say. Brilliant, brilliant from her. And Leah Vultzy's come on for these final 16 minutes of normal time that remain here. It is still Arsenal 3, West Ham 0. Pretty comfortable for Arsenal, if we're honest. But the second half's been a bit of a flat performance. And, we said, didn't we, when in the Leicester game, when we played so well in the second half, and we didn't play too well in the first half. You always say if the second half's good, you tend to go away from the game thinking it was a good performance. Whereas if the first half's good and the second half isn't so good, you tend to go away disappointed, even though the results are the same. And that seems to be the case today, doesn't it? I think we're going to be a little bit disappointed at the end of this game if the second half doesn't if we don't start playing a little bit better. But ultimately, it was a good first half. We've got the job done and we've got the 3 points. And that is what matters. But yeah, I suppose you remember the second half more because it's the thing that's more fresh in your mind, isn't it? I suppose, because it's the last part of the game. Anyway, Lisa Evans got this throw for West Ham in front of the Arsenal bench. And Vicky Palova there has just come off. She's just having a little conversation with Kim Little and Viv Miedema on the bench there. We might well see one of those two or both of them potentially in these last 15 minutes. We'll see. West Ham coming forward at the moment looking for a goal back. You could say maybe the way they played in the second half, they perhaps deserve a goal. But anyway, Arsenal have defended pretty well actually for the most part. Although West Ham have hit the woodwork twice, once in each half, and had one or either of those two gone in, it may well be in a different game. But that's football, isn't it? Small margins sometimes, even in games that don't appear to have small margins in them. There usually is, and certainly that was the case today. Anyway, Noel Moritz now at this near side plays the ball forward, but I think it's gone out of play. It is going to be a throw to West Ham. And it is going to be Sissoko with his throw for West Ham on halfway on this near side. Jonas in his Arsene Wenger-like coat, standing on the touchline. It looks warm, that coat, doesn't it, actually? I'd quite like one of them. Anyway, there's a West Ham player gone down with an injury. Getting some treatment at the moment, so we're going to have a little break in play while this gets sorted out. They're just showing the goals again. Frida Marnham's brilliant goal. Then Beth Mead's first brilliant goal. And then Beth Mead's great second goal as well. And that's what Beth Mead does. That is why she's such a great player. She has gone off now, but she got herself 2 goals in that first half. And Arsenal are leading by 3 goals to 0. And on our way to, you'd imagine 3 points now with 13 minutes to play. Yes, the second half's been flat. There's no doubt about that. But, we'll take the 3 points and go into the international break on a great run of form. And hopefully we can come back with everybody fit. Stina hopefully back fit, and we can push on from there and carry on and keep going and keep battling away. Chelsea is our next game, of course. And what a big game that's going to be, because it's looking as though we're going to go into that game 3 points behind Chelsea. They are still 4-2 up against Leicester, so it's looking as though they are going to get the points there to keep their 3-point lead. But I say we do play them next. So that's going to be good, isn't it? If we look at the current table then, you see we're still 8 goals worse off than Chelsea. So even if we beat them, we'd have to beat them by 4 goals to 0, wouldn't we? Or by 4 goals to close that goal difference up. But let's just beat them. But let's win this game first. Let's enjoy the international break, and then we can come back and look forward to that Chelsea game on the 10th of December. Now, West Ham are making a substitution. It is going to be Izzy Atkinson who's coming on. And the injured player, I didn't see who it was actually. He's had to go off. So we'll have to see. Oh, it's S.A. who, of course, hit the woodwork twice. So there you go. So let's see what the rest of this game is going to bring us. But yeah, so we're 8 goal difference behind Chelsea, and those 3 points are called coming ahead of that game next. In 2 weeks' time, the next WSL game. The big game that is. Liverpool are actually in 4th place. They're only a point behind Man United, above Man City. Of course, they're not playing till later than Man City, are they? They play this evening's game. But yeah. Good stuff indeed. They're playing Tottenham actually, Man City. And also coming forward now, Russo over on that far side. A little bit of space for her. Chloe Lacasse has made a great run into the near post. Russo didn't put the ball in where maybe she could have done. And now it's going to be a shot from distance there from, was that Leah Walty trying a shot from 25 yards? It was. Wow, Leah Walty trying to get her name on the score sheet as well there. But that's gone just wide. Yeah, I thought Russo there could have maybe knocked that cross into the near post, because Chloe Lacasse made a great run. And maybe that would have been a good option there to have just played that ball into the near post, but she didn't. In the end, it came back out to Leah Walty, and her shot went wide from distance. That went out. Surely that's gone out on that near side. But the linesman said no. But Arsenal in possession anyway with Noel Moritz. Plays it back to Amanda Illerstadt, who's looked comfortable today. I mean, it's been comfortable anyway, hasn't it? It's been a fairly comfortable performance from Arsenal. We've not been putting a massive pressure at the back. And we are now 10 minutes away from another clean sheet. And let's see what's going on here. West Ham now back in possession again on this near side. Yeah, the second half's not quite worked, has it? It hasn't quite worked. I don't really know why, but anyway, it hasn't really worked. Yeah, we're not going to remember this second half much, are we? Over that at the end of the season, it won't be something that will stick in the mind for long. But of course, the first half we'll always remember it, won't we? For Beth Mead's 2 goals, 2 brilliant goals from her. Steph Catley now plays that ball up the far side to Leah Walty, touches it off there to back to Steph Catley. Again, Arsenal have gone backwards towards our own goal, and that's been a theme in this second half, hasn't it? If we had a shot on target in this second half, I'm not sure if we have, Anyway, lots of Woobermoy now bringing the ball forward. Again, it's not a great ball. She's got another chance to ping it up this near side. That's a much better ball for Chloe Lacasse to run onto. She's got Sissoko for company. Sissoko does well. But it is a throw to Arsenal. We have played 81.5 minutes. So 81.5 minutes here. And we are looking to get a 4th goal. I'll say the last 10 minutes of games is when we tend to score most of our goals, don't we? We've got 10. Look who's coming on. It's going to be Viv. Viv's coming on, and Kim Little as well. So it's going to be a nice little finish to this game. Kim Little is coming on. Russo's going off, actually, for Viv. A good game from Russo, a good assist, but again, she's not scoring the goals, is she? Anyway, Kim Little's coming on. Captain Kimmy. Is she going to get the armband back off Leah Volti? Well, she's actually, I don't know if she is. In fact, Steph Catley's got it. Terry says yes, Viv and Kim. And Viv is coming on. Who else has gone off there? I didn't see who went off there. Is it Caitlin Ford, maybe? Oh, it's Frida Martin. Of course, yeah. Frida Martin's gone off. And Viv has come on. So Viv's going to get another 10 minutes or so. Or there's 8 minutes of normal time left. There'll be some stoppage time. Of course, there will. And Viv is back. Wouldn't it be good if Viv could get her first goal back as well on the same day as Beth? That'd be great, wouldn't it? What a great evening them two will have tonight. I'm sure they'll have a little celebratory drink if that was the case. They probably will anyway, won't they? To celebrate Beth's goals and a good 3 points for Arsenal. And Frida Martin's gone off. Good performance from Frida actually today. Another goal for her. That's 4 in 5 games. She's back to her best, isn't she? Following a difficult start to the season, you have to say. And she grabs a coat there. She goes and sits down on the bench. You need to keep warm. It takes a little while to cool down, doesn't it, after you stop playing? But she'll need that coat, I'm sure. Kyra Cooney cross almost gets caught there in midfield. Just managed to get the ball back to Amanda Ilestat. And Arsenal now looking to bring this ball forward with Kyra Cooney cross again. Plays out this near side. Noel Moritz. A little bit of space now for Noel Moritz. Running at that West Ham defence. Plays the ball to the edge of the penalty. Kim Little's there. Lays the ball off. And it was good play there from Leah Volti. Find Lotta Wilbur Moy. Now it's with Steph Catley. Plays it out to Caitlin Ford. This is better for Arsenal. Leah Volti now again. We've played 84 minutes. Kyra Cooney cross. Oh, lovely little turn from her. Finds Noel Moritz. And now she's found Chloe Lacasse on this near side. Having to run at that West Ham defence inside the penalty. Chloe Lacasse goes around the outside. Pulls it back. Oh, looking for Viv. Wouldn't that have been a moment? But the West Ham defence managed to clear that away. And Arsenal coming forward again. And Viv's committed a foul there. Viv wearing gloves and short sleeves, which I always find a bit strange. I know she has problems with her hands, though, doesn't she? Anyway, West Ham are making a substitution as well now. It is going to be... Actually, who's coming on for West Ham? It's Melissa Phillips is coming on and Hayashi's going off. Another change there for West Ham in these last 10 minutes of this game. And we're going to see whether or not Arsenal can add another goal or two in the closing stage. I say the late goal specialists, aren't we, this season? Chloe Lacasse again has done really well since she's come on, you have to say. Kyra Cooney crosses, lays that ball off, and it's now with Amanda, who's had a good game at the back as well. Amanda and Lotta are looking at a good partnership there, aren't they? Terry says straight away Viv runs straight into the danger area. Wish Russo would do that. Yeah, well, Russo hasn't got that instinct. Anyway, West Ham now looking to get a goal back. A mistake there from Arsenal. The cross comes in, it's into the side netting. And in fact, it was deflected. Is that going to be a corner? It looks like it might be. That was Eki there with the cross. I think it must have been deflected because it is a corner. And I think it might have got deflected off Steph Catley, actually. And it is going to be a mistake there from Arsenal. Lotta actually was caught out. She's had a good game, Lotta, but she does tend to have one mistake in her every game, doesn't she? And she just had her one there. Anyway, they're calling now from that far side from West Ham. And it's probably around inside the 6-yard box. And Meadows there with a save. And she grabs the ball at the second attempt. It was Sissoko causing the problems. Looked like there was going to be a goal back there for West Ham, but Manu's made the save. And the clean sheet is coming closer and closer. That's the nearest West Ham have come maybe in this whole game. They have hit the post twice, but that was actually an effort on target from that corner. It was Lisa Evans' corner, actually, it was. And the header came in. Sissoko's back heel there, and Manu had to be alert to keep that out. Terry says that was close. It was close. Steve says Villa surprise packet in men's team. Well, I wouldn't say they're a surprise. They've got a very good manager. They've got some very good players as well. So I wouldn't necessarily say they're a surprise package. They're a very, very good team. Anyway, Arsenal now coming forward again with Chloe Lacasse on this near side. She has been brilliant since she came on, you have to say. But she doesn't get past Sissoko that time. In fact, I think the flag was up for offside anyway. In fact, it was. We are now into the final 3 minutes of normal time here. There'll be some stoppage time. Of course, there will. I would imagine 5 minutes or so for the substitutions. Ball's now back with West Ham goalkeeper Megan Walsh. Can Arsenal get at least one more goal in this game? I say this is our time, isn't it? The last 5 minutes or so where we do tend to get a lot of our goals. See if we can get one in this game as well. We've got 10 in 11 games inside the last 5 minutes. And that included stoppage time, of course, as well. But West Ham trying to get a late goal themselves, but Amanda's there. That's a good ball to find Chloe Lacasse on this near side. She's got a little bit of space. Chloe Lacasse goes a run at Sissoko again. Is this going to be the moment for Arsenal? That's a good ball. A lovely turn from Caitlin Ford on that far side. She's done well. Caitlin Ford inside the area. Plays it across the box. Header comes in from Viv. It's gone wide. Oh, that was a big moment for Viv to get her first goal since her injury as well. She got herself into that 6-yard box there. Brilliant play from Caitlin Ford, actually. She did really well. And there's a good cross as well. And Viv maybe could have done better with that, you know. Again, I think we said the same, didn't we, with Beth when she first started coming on, you know, that she was maybe lacking a little bit of sharpness. And, yeah, I think that was the case there, wasn't it, for Viv a little bit. You know, West Ham coming forward now. They've got an opportunity. Lisa Evans is going through. The shot's blocked. The second shot comes in. Good save from Manu Zinsberger, and it's fired over from Izzy Atkinson. Manu did well there, actually. It's a good save. Good run from Lisa Evans, actually, just prior to that. Her shot was blocked. It was a substitute, Izzy Atkinson. Her effort was, first of all, it was saved, and then the second effort was put over the bar. Good play from Lisa Evans. I say the first shot was saved by Manu's legs, and then the rebound was fired into the north bank. But Lisa Evans did really well there, actually. It's a great block from Amanda. And then a good save from Manu Zinsberger. And we're getting closer and closer to that other second clean sheet in a row, which will be good. Terry says, our bench look like they're all homeless because they all got blankets around them. Yeah, well, it's cold out there, my friend. It's cold, isn't it? So, you know, they need to keep warm, don't they? It's definitely cold. They've all got blankets around them, yeah. They do look a little bit homeless, let's be honest. But they... obviously, they're not. Well, we would assume they're not. Anyway, it's a goal kick now, which Manu Zinsberger is going to take. Well, again, it's been sloppy play this in the second half from Arsenal. It's West Ham actually finishing this game quite strongly. Well, I mean, they've had a good second half, West Ham, actually, you have to say. But, yeah, it's obviously too late for them now. We're into the last minute of the 90. We're going to find out how much stoppage times to play. Maybe 4 or 5 minutes, potentially. Maybe a little bit more. Enough time for Arsenal to get another goal anyway, definitely, because, you know, we've got a habit of scoring late goals, haven't we? So let's see whether or not we are able to do that. West Ham now in possession, back with goalkeeper Megan Walsh. We're into stoppage time now. We're going to find out exactly how much stoppage time. 4 minutes there is. It's 4 minutes for Arsenal. Viv trying to get in behind the West Ham defence. We've got a throw over on the far side. 4 minutes of stoppage time then. Munian says there, Meadow, indeed, it's been a good game there. Meadow, she got player of the match this year. She probably will be definitely in the running for it, won't she? Her 2 goals. Again, Kyra's had a good game. Vicky had a good game. Lotta, Amanda have played well. Obviously, Beth's had a great game. I thought Russo played well when she was on. Chloe Lacasse has done well since she's come on as well. Been a lot of good performances. Caitlin Ford as well. Let's not forget her. She's played well. Frida Marnham as well. What a great goal she scored to get us all off and underway. You know, West Ham, Lisa Evans cross again. But that's going to be quite comfortable for Manu Zinsberger. And we've played a minute of stoppage time. 3 minutes to go here at Meadow Park in what has been it's been a comfortable Arsenal victory, let's be honest. It has been in the end. Not the greatest second half performance, not the greatest second half to watch, if we're totally honest, but, you know, we'll take the 3 points and move on, because that's what we need to do. We needed to win this game, and we've got the job done fairly comfortably. One more goal would be nice, though, wouldn't it? One more goal would be nice. Terry says, disappointed in the second half. We've just gone through the motion. A little bit, yeah. You can maybe understand why. We've had a busy couple of weeks. We've got the international break. Anyway, Caitlin Ford is still looking for more goals inside the penalty area. She's done well She's gone down under a challenge. I don't think that was a penalty. And West Ham looking to bring the ball clear. Lotta again done well. And the ball's kept in there by Steph Catley. Leah Vorty now plays the ball forward for Viv. Holds off one challenge. It's a nice pass looking for the run of Chloe Lacasse that time. But again, Sissoko's there. But Chloe Lacasse again worked so hard to get the ball back. And she's won a free kick. What a magnificent player she is, by the way. What incredible. You think Beth Mead's played in that position, got 2 goals. Chloe Lacasse has come on and been absolutely brilliant as well. What a fantastic player she is. And now she's won us a free kick on this near side. And it's going to be an opportunity now to get that ball in the box. Kyra Cooney crosses standing over it. Steph Catley's coming across now as well. It's about, 10, 15 yards outside the penalty area, just on this near side. In line with the edge of the penalty area, but say about 15 yards back. An opportunity to get this ball into that penalty area. We've got 2 minutes of stoppage time to play. Can we get one more goal just to round things off really nicely for us today? We'll have to see. Anyway, it's going to be Steph Catley with this ball. It's a decent ball to the edge of the 6-yard box, headed up and away, not really cleared away. Viv's there. Oh, it doesn't really get hold of the shot. Again, you see lacking that little bit of match sharpness that we saw from Viv in the last couple of weeks. But, Viv's back. She's back now. And you imagine in a couple of weeks' time, Viv buries that. She probably would have buried that header earlier as well. She'd have got herself 2 goals if she had played a bit more football, competitive football. But yeah, she had a big chance there. I thought she was going to smash that in the net there, but it just didn't quite come off for her, did it? Anyway, Kyra Cooney cross now. She's had a great game. Plays that ball through. Viv inside the area. Just going to be the moment for Viv. It's a tight angle. Good defending actually from Sissoko. It's going to be a corner though to Arsenal. Great running again from Viv in behind. Jason says they're up the gunners indeed. Again, it was Kyra Cooney cross with that ball. And then Viv, she was definitely going to fire that on target. Good defending actually from Sissoko. And it is going to be a corner over on that far side to Arsenal. And we've played the 4 minutes of stoppage time now. It's whatever time the ref is going to add on top of that. And Arsenal very, very close now to being confirmed. Another 3 points, another clean sheet, another 3-0 victory as well, which is always good, isn't it? The fans are singing behind the goal at the other end. This corner comes in. It's headed out by West Ham, not completely convincingly cleared as yet. It's still bobbling around on the edge of the penalty area. It's come out to Chloe Lacasse, and she plays it back to Noel Rich. She's going to have to scamper after this, but she keeps the ball in. And there goes the full-time whistle. It has finished at Meadow Park. Arsenal 3, West Ham 0. All the goals came in that first half. It was a little bit of a scrappy second half, you've got to say. Arsenal not at their best in the second 45 minutes. The intensity drops a little bit. I'm sure Jonas won't be totally happy about that, but ultimately it doesn't matter because we've got the job done. The goals came, the early one, 2 minutes in. Good to see Viv and Lisa there in embrace at the end of the game. A little bit frosty maybe, but they obviously did shake hands and have a little cuddle there as well, which was nice. So it was a good early goal. It was Frida Myron after just 2 minutes. Looked like it may have been a cross at first. When you saw the replay, no, she looked up, put it in that top corner. West Ham did it at the post with a header from, just after that, actually. They responded well, West Ham. But then we got the second goal. It was Beth Mead's first goal since her return from injury, cutting in from that far side and then bending a left foot shot into the top corner. That made it 2-0 midway through that first half. And then we got the third goal just before half-time. A mistake by Lisa Evans, gave the ball away. Russo pounced on it down that left-hand side, got to the byline, pulled the ball back, and Beth Mead was there to fire in her second goal to make it 3-0 at the break. West Ham hit the crossbar in the second half again. It was LSI again with a shot that got deflected off Amanda Illerstadt. In the end, West Ham had a couple of chances as well. Manu Zinsberger made a couple of good saves. We didn't create too much in the second half, did we? Very flat performance, you have to say, in the second half. Viv came on, had a couple of chances. Chloe Lacasse came on and did really well. But we didn't really do enough in that second half, did we? And it looked like, we were just basically seeing the game through, got the victory. And that's what matters. Terry says, well done, girls. But they did a havoc in the second half. Well, yeah, a little bit. It wasn't a great second half, was it? It wasn't a great second half. Let's have a look at the other scores, shall we then? Chelsea 5, Leicester 2. No surprise there. 2 goals for Lauren James, an own goal, Sam Kerr and Aggie Beaver Jones. It was Rantala and Sam Tierney for Leicester. Comfortable victory for them. Liverpool 4, Brighton 0. Bonner, Van der Sanden, Holland and Hall have scored their Roman Hall. So it's 4-0 there to Liverpool. And Man United beat Bristol City 2-0 earlier. It was Mizawa and Paris with the goals in the second half there. And Aston Villa play Everton at 4:30. And then Man City played Tottenham at 7:15. So they are all the scores there. So yeah, Chelsea gave us a little bit of hope. They might drop some points there a bit earlier, but they didn't in the end. They won 5-2, and that's that. So Arsenal, the league table, then Chelsea played 8, 22 points. Arsenal played 8, 19 points. Man United played 8, 15 points. Liverpool played 8, 14 points. And at the bottom, Bristol City played 8, 4 points. West Ham played 8, 4 points as well. They're in trouble. Everton played 7, 5 points. Villa played 7, 6 points. And that is the WSL news from today. Terry says there, come on, chat, show your appreciation by hitting that thumbs up button. Yeah, give us a like before we finish. That would be good, wouldn't it? So yeah, that's that then. If we're interested in the Premier League, which of course we are, let's have a look there. So the Premier League score from today, nearly finished. It is Tottenham 1, Aston Villa 1. Aston Villa 2. It's Torres and Watkins for Villa, Lo Celso for Tottenham. Steve says there, well done, girls. Bye all. Yeah, see that, Steve, my friend. Thank you for watching. We'll see you very soon, I'm sure. So yeah, thank you for joining us. Terry says still beat the Salties twice and goal difference done. Well, absolutely, yeah. I mean, let's beat them in our next game. That's all we can do now, isn't it? And let's hope that we do, and that will be that. But yeah, as I say, it's funny, isn't it? When you don't play that well in the second half, you go away from the game feeling a little bit sort of deflated, don't you? Because whereas if it'd been 0-0 at half time and we'd scored the 3 goals in the second half, we'd have gone away feeling really excited, wouldn't we? It's just the way football is. But ultimately, you've got to look at it as a whole. 90 minutes, we got the 3 points, 3 goals, another clean sheet. The perfect day, really, wasn't it? And 2 goals for Beth Mead, which made it even better, didn't it? Because that's we've been looking forward to seeing Beth getting back to her best. I thought she was today. That was much more like the Beth that we knew from before her injury, and that's a great sign going forward, isn't it? And I'm sure she'll get some minutes for England in this international break as well. We look forward to that because that's going to be really good, isn't it? So that was a biggest plus for me today. Obviously, apart from the result, of course, which was great. The fact that we've come back and Beth has got those 2 goals, which is great. Terry says, "See you, Steve. Take care, mate. See you soon." Yeah, Steve's phone gunner for life, indeed, mate. Yeah, we will see you very soon, my friend. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. You're probably going to be going back to bed, let's be honest. I would assume. But anyway, so that is that for today. Then I say it's finished. Arsenal 3, West Ham 0. Frida Minor and 2 goals from Beth Mead have given us the 3 points. We're 3 points behind Chelsea, and of course it is Chelsea that we play next after the international break. So that is going to be something to look forward to, isn't it? So coming up on the channel then, of course, it is Champions League week, isn't it? So we are back on Wednesday. Arsenal versus Lens from the Emirates. 8 o'clock kickoff, that one. So we'll be here at 7:45 for that. So join me for that if you can, because that is going to be good. And then, of course, next weekend we have got Friday. It will be, of course, the Lionesses playing against Holland from Wembley. So we'll bring you the live watch along of that game. So join us for that on Friday night as well. And then, of course, on Saturday, Arsenal men are in action against Wolves at the Emirates. That's a 3 o'clock kickoff. So we'll be here at 2:45 for that one. So join us for that. And don't forget, of course, later on, we're gonna have the vlog of Andreas's trip to the Emirates, to Meadow Park today for this West Ham game. So that'll be coming up on the channel later, either later on tonight or tomorrow morning when I get a chance to put all that together. So that'll be coming up for you. So look out for that as well. So we'll be back Wednesday live for the Champions League game, Arsenal against Lens, which should be good, shouldn't it? So join me for that win on Wednesday. Of course, puts Arsenal through to the knockout stage of the Champions League, doesn't it? which is all good. So, so yeah, that's Saturday Arsenal 1-3. We'll take that, won't we? We'll definitely take that. We are 3 points behind Chelsea, and we play them next. So, wow, what a game that's going to be, isn't it? Terry says it's 3:30 Monday morning for Steve, and he managed to hit the thumbs up button. Come on, yeah, I mean he did exactly. Yeah, you know he's been up all night for watching us today, hasn't he, Steve? You got to give him credit for that. Regina says, "See you all then. Come on, you guys." Well, yeah, see that, my friend. Thank you for watching again. Look forward to seeing you on that next one. I say we'll be here for the Champions League game on Wednesday, of course. Let's just have a look what the likes are first, shall we, before we go. Have you lot done a good job in the chat? That's what we need to know. Have you done your job today? What have we got? 34. Yeah, that's not too bad. 34, is it? We can maybe, can't we get it to 40 before we finish? Come on, just 6 more. There's enough people in there to get us to 40 likes. That'd be good, won't it? Because the likes really are important. You know, it might not seem like it. It might seem, yeah, subscriptions are important. People watching are important as well. But realistically, it is the likes that are really, really important as well. So if you can give us a like, that would be much appreciated. That would be great. So anyway, that is that then for today. It has finished here. Arsenal 3, West Ham 0. Happy days. Of course it is. You know, we're pleased to have got the 3 points. That is what matters. And yes, Chelsea couldn't do us a favour by losing, could they, or drawing? But anyway, it doesn't matter too much, does it? We will take it. We'll do our job. That's all we can do, isn't it? We just keep doing our job. Terry says, no, terrible from the chat today. That's why we only scored 3. Yeah, maybe. But, you know, if we can get it to 40 before we finish, that'll turn it around, won't it? Terry says later to Regina. Yeah, indeed. But yeah, I say it wasn't quite what we wanted for that second half. But you know, before the game, I think would have settled for a 3-0 win, wouldn't we? Let's be honest. So let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy the rest of the weekend and move forward. And hopefully we'll be back. You know, when this international break, everybody's fit and firing, and we can beat Chelsea at the Emirates. Well, what a game that's going to be, by the way. If you haven't got tickets yet, still get some. There are still some available, but they're selling out quick. Over 50,000 sold already for that game on the 10th of December. So you don't want to miss out there, because it's going to be such a big occasion, such a great game. So yeah, join us for that. But before that, I'll say we're here Wednesday, Champions League, 7:45. We're here Friday for the Lionesses as well against Holland, and then Saturday, of course, for the Arsenal men against Wolves, 3:00 kickoff. So it'll be 2:45. So thanks for watching today. It's been good, isn't it? At the second half, not so much, but we'll take the 3 points, the 3 goals, another clean sheet. All good stuff, isn't it? So I say thank you to all you guys for watching. Thank you very much as well to you guys in the chat, all your comments as always. Always good to see you all. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and hopefully the weather won't be quite as cold next week, but it's looking bad. They predict snow this week as well. Wow, that's you know, winter's here when then they're predicting snow, don't they? Not good. Terry says, Richard, great show again. Shame the chat didn't show it for you. Well, no, it's all right. We'll take 30 odd likes, won't we? Not as good as we've had before, but that's the way it is, isn't it? Not as many people watched today. I don't know if it's because it was on Arsenal.com. It was more readily available to watch. I don't know. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We're happy to do it. We're glad to be here. We appreciate everybody who did watch. We appreciate everybody who has liked it. And I say, I'll see you Wednesday. So I say, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hopefully, you won't get stuck in the snow too much if it does snow this week. So I'll be back Wednesday for the Champions League game. Assuming the snow doesn't cool it off. I mean, it shouldn't do, should it? But anyway, let's see. Terry says, night everyone in the chat. Yeah, see you later, Terry, my friend. Good to see you as always. Thanks to everybody else for watching. I will see you Wednesday. Take it easy, guys. It finished here. Arsenal 3, West Ham 0, Freedom Island. 2 goals from Beth Mead. That was a highlight for me today. Highlight of the season so far. Beth back on the goal front, back on the score sheet. Brilliant stuff. We enjoyed it, didn't we? Arsenal 3, West Ham 0. I'll see you Wednesday, guys. Take it easy. Come on, you guys.